Hi, guys, and welcome to the Man United agenda. Now, I say apologies to Mr. B. I'm taking over the watch along tonight, and what a game! What a game! The clash of the Titans and the return of Man United to the big time, the Champions League. Tune in, guys. Let's do the intro and let's get into this. Guys, welcome to the Man United agenda. Yes, this is a live watch along, and it's a massive game. Massive game. So we've lost 3 games so far this season, and this is in the Premier League. We lost to Spurs 2-0, a game we could have won. We had chances, 3 or 4 headers, didn't we? We lost to Arsenal. I felt we were cheated. There was the offside decision. There was a couple of penalty shouts. And, yeah, you know the rest. And we also lost to Brighton. And they came to our ground, opened us up, and, yeah, gave us a good 3-1 beating. But we did have chances once again. We travel now to Bayern Munich, and I don't know how everyone's feeling in the comments, but this is a massive game. Massive game. It's a clash of the Titans, 2 European giants. This sort of game, it's a must-see, isn't it? And I hope you guys would stay tuned to the Man United agenda today and watch it with me. And let's do your comments first. So, HG Gamer, how you doing? I'm so undecided about this match. It all depends on Inanna for me. Do you want to elaborate on that? What do you mean by that? It's down to the keeper, how we win. If we can win 3-1 to Bayern Munich, says HG Gamer. Pub is calling me sedation needed to watch this one. Big up, everyone. That's from Stephanie Griffiths. Hope you're doing well, girl. Matthew Bassett saying, I need to be smoking some weed to deal with this. It's going to be an absolute slaughterhouse by Bayern Munich. Oh, gosh. Matthew, behave. Come on. Big up everyone in the chat. Of course, Matthew's always so polite. Big up, as always. Big up Eddie Football Waffle. Go and subscribe to his channel. He's saying big up hit the likes and all that kind of thing. Thank you. Solo is in the house. How you doing, Solo? Lovely to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well. I'm just so excited. I bet you are too about this massive game. We're back in the Champions League, and this is what it's all about, isn't it? Big up to Man United. How you doing, bro? Say good evening, Omondi. Thank you so much. And he's saying hello to everyone else. And of course, our very own Mr. B. Mr. B, I salute you, bro. Hope you're doing well, and you know how it goes. He's saying, I've put the team in the slides for you. Okay, wicked. Let's have a look. What you've got for us. Okay, so in the slides. Oh, all right. I know how to get this. So just bear with me, guys. Just want to get this up. We don't want to use that. Present slides. Let's have a look if we can get this team up. Mr. B's gave me the team. Yeah, this is it. Guys, thank you, Mr. B. Everyone, say thank you, Mr. B. Lovely banner here. Big up to Bill Badger as well. So here we go. This is the starting lineup. Tell me what you think about this, guys. So we've got Inanna in goal. No surprise there. Reguilon starting again. Now, I don't know what you guys thought, but I thought he played pretty well at left back for his debut for Man United the other day. Getting up and down, got the legs. In the final third, he looked good. Defending is going to be difficult today, especially against Sane or Gnabry, but he is experienced. He's played with Seville for a long time. Martinez and Lindelof, 2 guys that we felt could be injured. They're back in the team. So big up to these guys getting back fit. And Dello at right back. He's a steady Eddie, isn't he? Midfield now, we've got Eriksen, Casemiro and Bruno. No real surprise there. With Eriksen, you know, he's class, isn't he? He's a class player. He will enjoy this atmosphere. They will respect him. On the ball, he can help us and dictate the play and give us, relieve us sort of some pressure with the way he sort of slows things up and gives us a lot of ball retention as well. So I'm looking forward to Eriksen on the pitch. Bruno, you know what he can do. He's the guy who will give you that sort of final third pass and energy, get into the box, set things up. Playmaker, you know what he's about. Casemiro, This is a big game for him. I mean, we bought him for a lot of money. He's experienced as well. I think he'd be up for it today. He has something like five. Does he have five Champions League medals? I'm not sure, but whatever he is, he's a Champions League winner numerous times, and we're really, in a way, kind of happy to have that experience there in games like today. Rashford's been getting pelters. I even called him Trashford the other day. He's starting off the left. No doubt today he'll be looking to get in and silence the crowd and do his mental celebration. Not that he's mental, but he's trying to say he's got the mentals now and the capacity to sort of up his game mentally. We hope so, Rashford. We really hope so, because a bit frustrated with you the other day. Palestri. Now this is a big one. Big shout. Palestri. Respect due to him. People who like him. People have been calling for him. Everyone sort of he's sort of in the shadows of Garnacho, I felt, but he's a different player. Low center of gravity, give and go, good team player as well. He's not rapid, but he uses his intelligence really well. I like him as a player, and this today could be a good example of what he can do. I think he's going to be disciplined, and I think going in the final third, he'd do the right thing and make the right decisions, and could link up well with players, playing off the right as well. And he is right-footed. So it's not the usual inverted opposite foot guy on a left-footed guy on the right. So don't know what you guys think. Score predictions, guys. And Haaland, as you can see in the thumbnail, he's starting up front. So guys, what are your thoughts here? You've got 2-2 here from Bill Badger. That's a draw. That'd be lovely. We've got Harlem Brace would be lovely as well. That's from Man United. Adil in the house. How you doing, Adil? Big up. Nice to see you. He's had 5 portions today. Who's that then? I'm not sure. You talk about how to go rewind. UK Exchange saying, let's go United. Bath time in the house. You can see a little bathtub there. Hope you're doing well, bath time. Who else we got on here? I just want to say thanks again to Mr. B. Haaland getting a brace, of course. Here we go. I agree with Ten Hag. He wasn't ready for Brighton at home, but he's made for Bayern away. Wow. Adil saying 0-0. What channel is the game on? It's on, it used to be called BT. It's called something else now, isn't it? TNT? Tubbs? I'm not sure. Jeff saying 5-0 to Bayern. Don't do that, please, Jeff. Behave yourself. 5-2 United, says Man United here. 2-1 to Bayern, says Mr. B. So is anyone expecting a draw? Maybe it could be. I've just seen Real Madrid score a last-minute winner. The Champions League's just started out. I think these two teams, Man United, I think Galatasaray are losing at home, by the way. I think these two teams would expect to go through. Maybe they can do themselves a favour and just play a nice, calm game and don't force it too much and don't make mistakes. It's TNT. Yeah, that's the one. This called formerly BT Sports. Yeah, pop on halftime if you want. Brilliant. Reaction show, maybe not. We just do it directly after the show. If you want, we can just jump on and just react, give an instant reaction straight away. Bayern centre back. Yeah, let me read out the Bayern Munich side. So that's Man United. We've got Ulrich in goal. Obviously, their main goalkeeper for many years is injured. Lamar at right back. Opi Meccano in centre back with Kim. You remember Kim, the guy that we wanted? Big up Geordie, man. How you doing? And big up Box as well. Here in the States, it's Paramount and Discovery TNT. Davis, Alphonso Davis at left back. Rapid player. Used to be a winger. They signed him, converted him to a left back, and he's been fantastic, hasn't he, for Bayern Munich? They've got a lot of pace on the wide areas. So in centre midfield, they've got former right back, Kimmich. This is a guy who can play right back, but he's playing for a long time now at centre midfield. Very good player. We know that. I'm going to have a good look at him today. And next to him is the strong man, Goretzka. This guy is a physical unit, absolutely strong as hell, big, tough, and looks a bit like, reminds me of Van Bommel in that. He plays a bit like Van Bommel as well. Wait! Shut your mouth! No barking. That's right. Only when we score. So Goretzka in midfield, he's a big unit. Looking forward to seeing him play and how we match up against him. They're lined up in the tunnel right now. I'm watching it on here. And anyway, yeah, Musiala, the English lad. I call him English lad because he used to play for Chelsea, didn't he? He was and played for England's youth level, but he's converted to Germany. He's got German father or something, or German mother, and he's at Bayern Munich now. And very, very good player. Very good player, very technically sound, and for such a young man to be in the hub of Bayern's midfield and link-up man between the strikers and the midfielders, that just shows you how good he is. I like Bayern. They've got great wide men. On the bench, they've got Cohen, but on their start today with Gnabry and Sane. We know Sane from Man City days. Great player, very quick, electric, direct, and Gnabry as well. He can score a lot of goals from that position, very dangerous. And up front, someone called Harry Kane. Does anyone know who he is? Yes, that's who we got. So that's the Bayern Munich side. They sort of play a 4-2-3-1, I imagine. But what's formations? Who knows? A routine win for Man United, says Box. Have you seen the comments come in on Davis Jr.? Have you seen the Ten Hag's comments on Davis? Let me know what they are, please, Barth, if you don't mind. He's come out 30 minutes before the game and described him as someone who's not a great defender. Interesting. He's really, we always see him going forward, but with that sort of pace, wow. Bayern whole defense is poor, says Box. What streaming sites available? Not sure, guys. Not sure. Anyone else hate the away kit? It's sort of like Newcastle, isn't it? It's like there we go. It's black and white lining up now. Wow, what an amazing atmosphere. Anyway, we're going to get into this game, guys. I'm going to leave this up for a bit so you can get the team line up there. Woo, big time. Who remembers 99? I mean, Bayern Munich, I love what they represent. They're a top club. They run their country. I think they've won the last 7 or 8 years, 9 years, league titles there. Harry Kane's gone there now. I wonder if he can speak German, if he's settled down really well. Match on ITV1 as well with Jim Rosenthal and John Axelson and Clive Tilsley. That's from Box. Do you remember the days when Champions League used to be on ITV? Free for all. That's back in the days when Man United did win the Champions League in '99. Yes, here we go. Handshakes all round. We're getting ready for this. Massive game. Really, really massive game. And the tension's there. We've got a lot to prove with everything that's been going on at the club. You know, we haven't been getting the best results. We have created chances, though. And I think the manager, I listened to him the other day, he was saying, we just need 90 minutes of concentration, because he said there's some good things happening. It's a process. He used the word process as well. I see you at half-time, lads. Stand up for the anthem, as they won't be hearing that often. Yeah. So the manager's sort of happy-ish, saying we've got to continue with what we're doing. What a magnificent stadium, by the way. Just looking around. What a magnificent stadium. So we've got Kimmich and Bruno, our captain, exchanging flags. There's a lot of history between the two clubs, isn't there? Always going back to 1958, when the accident was actually in Munich. We were playing Red Star, I believe, and we stopped off in Munich, and that's where the accident happened. So thinking about all those guys who lost their lives, it's a dark day in our club. What happened in 658, but yeah, we move on, and we showed our greatness by becoming a great club over the years. 3 times Champions League winners. Reguilon, he's going to have his work cut out today, and the fullback. Hopefully they keep it nice and tight. Give them the width. Don't let them play through the middle. Protect the middle of the pitch. Most importantly, Casemiro, Eriksson, Bruno Fernandes. You got enough experience there, midfield guys. There's a lot of experience. How you doing, Vincent? Lovely to see you, bro. Harry Kane. I mean, he's going to get better service maybe at this sort of level. But we got our own blonde ambition. Yes, it's our very own. That's an album, is it, by Madonna? Blonde ambition. We got a very own blonde superstar, Roy the Rovers, and hopefully that'll be Haaland. He definitely seems to be up for it. I've been looking at him. He's got little arms, really small arms for such a big guy. But yeah, I like what he represents. Big, strong, strapping guy, and can run fast. And he's got a lot of determination. We will see more about what he's about tonight, no doubt. They're having a minute's silence for Morocco and Libya. Obviously, there's been a few disasters there. I wouldn't say natural, I'd just say disasters. Who knows what's going on in the world today? But yeah, God forbid. I mean, people lose their lives with these terrible things going on, disasters. So I'll keep my mouth shut. That's right, Vince. Okay, here we go, guys. Massive game. Massive game. This is what's all about, man. This is what's all about. Bayern Munich versus Man United group stage. Just a stat here. Bayern Munich haven't lost a group game for 34 games. They've won 31 of those. So it's going to be a tough ask. But can we, as Man United Football Club, can we do some damage here? Let's go, United. I hope the fans are there. I hope you guys are supporting and winning us on as they kick off. Let's go, United. I might be a bit delayed because I'm watching from not from live, even though I have got BT Sports. But here we go, guys. It's a long kick down the middle. And it is Rashford playing from the left. It's Reguilon. He's a small guy, but quite tenacious from what I noticed the other day, Reguilon. Playing at left back. He's going to have to be on it today. Maybe they might think they can target him. But here he is with a throw. Throws it down the line into Haaland, who gets muscled out by the French centre-back. And the foul's given against him. And people, I haven't seen Kim play, to be fair. I know he was at Napoli last season, but be interested to see what we've missed out on. Here he is with the ball. Playing as a left-sided centre-back today, even though he's right-footed. Plays it out to Davis, who's confronted by Pellistri, who's probably got a job in his hands. Maybe does he go with him a lot of the time if Davis bombs forward? You want to send your fullback the other way. You want to sort of pin him back in his own half, don't you? That's the ideal. So here's Bayern locked with the ball. And it's their keeper coming out of their goal to start their build-up from the back. Just played back to the centre-back. Bit of pressure there. They played it a direct straight ball between the lines and it's gone back here to Goretzka. Big strong guy, big strapping guy. And it's gone out wide here to their fullback. He's got Rashford on him, raids into our half, but he gives the ball away. Now Martinez gives it to Lindelof. Dalot here under a bit of pressure, deep in his half, and crashes it. Missed the header there, so the ball's gone back to Bayern Munich and they start again. So they're just playing into feet, just probing here. Pass it amongst their centre-backs and now they ping it out wide to the fullback who whips in a little dink ball. They're looking for the offside, but it's not. And a cut back and that's a corner. So it's played from the right back from Bayern Munich in between the fullback and the centre-back, and it's Gnabry who ran onto that. It was a dink-like little pass. Gnabry ran onto it. Martinez was ahead of the play, and he gets across Martinez to give them a corner. 2 minutes gone, guys. Corner here for Bayern Munich. Solid 2 minutes, says Big T. Yes. Whipped in, and it's gone out for Man United goal kick. So let's see how you play out from the back, guys. Just be interested. And it's all about character today, isn't it? It's all about the players stepping up. And when the chips are down like they have been with 3 games lost, showing something, giving the fans some confidence back in the team. This is really needed today. Good result today would be fantastic. Here's Onana doing his usual thing, edge of his box. They're not engaging him. They don't want to get embarrassed by Onana. He's gone long. He's gone long. And it's cut out by the centre-back. But we're getting seconds here. Rashford tries to hold it up. Gets pinched a bit. Oh, no, it's Rashford here on the left. And we get a throw-in deep in the half. So from that long kick, picked up the second ball. And we've got a throw-in now in their half. Come on, United. It's Reguilon on the left-hand side here with a throw. Someone's going to show for this, surely. Yep, it's gone down the line for Bruno. A bit of pressure. He tries to play it off the man, but they get away with it. And here we go. Eriksen in the box. Squares it! Jesus Christ! My gosh! Ericsson squared it for Haaland. And somehow, I thought Haaland was going to tap that in. I don't know. I haven't got any volume here, but it looks like a corner. Wow. Ericsson found himself in the box. Squared it. It came off the... Oh, my days. It's Pelestri. Could it be a foul? Could that be a foul? There's a corner. All right. What a great chance there. Pelestri almost scored. Corner played short. Rashford squares it. Just outside the box here. It's whipped in from the... Dalot, but it's gone out for a goal kick. Good, well done, United. Good start. So just from that throw-in deep in our half, Ericsson got the ball. I can't recall how, but he ended up in the box, squared it across the box for Pelestri, and it was Davies who came in from behind and knocked it out for corner. But it did look a bit dodgy because Pelestri looked like a simple tapping for him. Well done, United. Come on, you want to see things like that, don't you? We always start good, it seems, lately and create chances. That was a very good chance once again. Ericsson's so good, isn't he? He knows positions. He can pick a guy out. Here we are with a throw-in in their half. Gone into Haaland's feet. He's getting muscles. Muscle heavyweight contest there, guys. And we get a corner. It's Pelestri. I like this young man. Okay. 0-0, guys. 5 minutes gone. We've got a second corner here. And we've already had a good chance with a couple minutes gone. Ericsson squaring it for Pelestri and Davis. Their fullback came across and could have been a foul, but cleared it for a corner. Ah, come on. It's a corner here from the right. It's whipped in. Cleared by Bayern Munich. Comes out. And it looks like it could be some sort of foul there. Referee's pointing a foul for Bayern Munich. Yeah, it's like hands on defenders. It could be Haaland. It could be Martinez. There's so much hustle bustle, isn't there, in boxes these days? You could pick any little tussle. Here's Davis. Gets pinched here by Casemiro. Played into Rashford's feet. He looks like he's fouled, but no. Referee says play on. And we're pressing them in their half. This is good work by Bruno. He pinches Davis, but it's a foul. That's a foul. Referee's being kind of selective. I thought there was a foul on Rashford there earlier. So it's 0-0, Andy Long. How you doing, man? Here's Upacano. I'm going to have to pronounce his name by the end of the show. And it's played out to the right back. It's got a bit of space here. Plays it into the channel for Gnabry. We're looking for offside, but Gnabry says no. Linesman says no. He cuts back, chops the guy in half, but we clinched the ball. And they're saying here, it's Reguilon. He's really upset. So their right back got into our half, played that same ball again for Gnabry, and it was offside. That's why the Man United players are upset, because they rolled it on and it didn't put his flag up until like much later. So you've done all that work, panicked, because they're in our box, only to know it's offside. Reguilon was really upset with the lino there. All right, here we go, Vanana. He's outside his box looking for options. We've got two wide centre-backs. Ahead of him, he's got, looks like Casemiro and Ericsson, but he's gone long again. And there's a runner here. Pelestri with Haaland. Second ball is picked up, yes, by Bruno. He plays it to Dalot. We're in their half now. Played again into Dalot. He's on the touchline, plays it home. Now we've got them. We've got a high line here, the two centre-backs, and we've got them in their half. It's Lindelof on the ball, head up, plays it square to Martinez. He's got his head up, plays it wide. He's into Reguilon, who sort of drives a little, looks for 1-2 with Rashford, gets to return, it's handball! Came off the centre-back's hand as he dinked it in for the cross. Looked like a handball to me, but it's gone out for a corner. Lovely move there. Reguilon looking hungry player. Ericsson with the corner. Good start from Manchester United, guys. 8 minutes gone. This is our third corner already. We want to get one of these guys on this. We start playing a short corner prior to this. Looks like Ericsson might whip this in. Hopefully there's no hustle bustle and we don't give away a foul like last time. Referee's watching like an eagle. Hawk-eyed. Oh, we play short. Rashford's got it here. Ericsson looks for a return. Rashford's holding it up. Ericsson gets the ball. Not in a good position. Thinks from the half space. And the keeper punches it away. And it's gone out here. If if I could see, cameraman's got to focus on the goalkeeper here. Has it gone out for a throw? United, yes, it's a throw. We're taking it quickly into feet, and Pellistri goes to ground. And here's Bayern Munich trying to play out. It looks like Musiala. He plays it wide here, and it's too far for the Sane, is it? I have to get, yeah, Sane. He's got his braids on. Remember, he used to have a little afro. Reguilon is playing his heart out. He wants to move to United. Yeah, looking good, isn't he? Looking good. Fingers crossed he gets through the game. And, that little 1-2 he played with Rashford, really neat. And squared it, crossed it, and went out for a corner, even though it looked like handball. But anyway, I'm not here to moan and groan about that. Let the referee judge the game. Come on, guys. Let's get behind United. It's almost 10 minutes gone, and we've been comfortable. We've looked like the better team so far. Onana's playing long a couple of times. We can afford to do that because we've got a big man like Haaland up there. And the ball's given away. It's gone back to the Bayern keeper, who's not their first choice keeper. Obviously, their main man's injured. So it's played into feet here for Kimmich. He goes out wide to the right back. Rashford needs to sort of get on this guy. And he's raiding forward. So we kind of narrow where we set up here. It's gone back to their goalkeeper. We haven't pressed him yet, but he's played it into Kimmich, and we cut out the option. And Rashford cut this pass to the right back. He doesn't. I just want him to cut the angle of the pass to him. It's gone through, and now we pick up the pieces with Pellistri. Switch of play there. Oh, almost. Casemiro to Eriksen. To Bruno. Plays in. Pellistri. He's trying to get through, but Alonso's a bit far. Afonso Davies was really fast there. But lovely move again. Quick passing move there between the midfielders. We picked up the pieces, broke up the ball, and then played a nice slide through ball into Pellistri. But it was Davies who got there with his pace. And there seems to be a man gone down here holding his face. Is it Reguilon? Yeah. Reguilon looks hurt. That was off the ball. I didn't really see what happened there. Was it Harry Kane? Got Ten Hag off his technical area. Remember, Ten Hag got a good association with Bayern Munich as well. He was there under Ten Hag, I think. Not under Ten Hag, under Pep Guardiola. Let's see what happened there. Oh my gosh, yeah. Shouldered in the head. Sort of ran into Reguilon. He got up though. Good man, play on. Right, here we go. Onana plays it out to Lindelof. Got to play at home again. Onana, he's got Martinez on yet. Plays it to Martinez. Centre backs are really wide here. And in the middle is Onana, who can sort of bring it out of the goal. This penalty area. Plays it to Lindelof on the right-hand side. Who plays it a long, straight ball, which easily picked out by the defender. Seconds balls, one again. Well done, United. 3 or 4 times now. Eriksen, slide rule pass. Oh, almost came through. And we pinched the ball there. Lovely. Oh, no, the referee gives a foul. Good hustle. As soon as Bayern Munich get the ball in the final third, we're on them like bees. Good energy, guys. It was Reguilon this time. It was a foul on Sane. But that's what you want to do. You want to sort of put them under pressure. We rejected Davis. That's how good our infrastructure knows football. That's from Matthew Bassett. I will put these comments up soon. But I'm so intrigued to watch this game. 13 minutes gone, guys. Pellistri is working Fonzo Davis. Yeah. Send him that way. Send him the opposite way. Isn't that right, Jeff? Here we go. So we've got Kim on the ball here. Plays it wide to Davis. Not much on for him. Cuts inside. He has to go home, maybe. No, he turns out. Pellestri's hustle. Yep, good hustle there. Make him play that way. Make him play the other way. Now they've recycled the ball. Here's the centre back, bringing it out. Plays it to the right back again. And it goes out of play. Good pressure there. Good hustle, United. We're looking okay. 13, 14 minutes gone, guys. We're looking okay. I don't know what you guys think. You happy with the start? Almost 15 minutes gone. We haven't conceded. Bayern Munich look a bit not shaky, but they haven't shown their true might just yet. really got quick guys with Sane, Gnabry. Obviously, got Harry Kane who can finish off anything that's fed through. Lovely pass there by Lindelof into Eriksen. Plays a triangle with Casemiro and it goes back to Eriksen here in midfield. He turns out, got time to turn, head up. He's doing the Gascoigne, jockeying like that with his arm. And he passes it back into midfield. His Rashford plays it into Reguilon, who runs the centre-back. Does he get a foul? He does. So lovely move there. So we started off playing out from the back between the defenders. Eriksen came in to give him the defenders an option. That's Lindelof. Played a little triangle. Casemiro came it back to that, gave enough space to get it back to Eriksen, who popped it out wide. Little 1-2 with Rashford and Reguilon again, who seem to be working well together. And he gets ahead of the defender, the centre back, and gets the foul. So we've got a foul on the left-hand side, just sort of parallel with the penalty area. It's Bruno over this one to try and curl it in with his right foot. Him and Eriksen are there, but Bruno's looking at this one. I think we should try something different. I'm playing it in the air for these big centre-backs might not be the one. So unless we've got some great movement or a giant in the box, it's not going to be easy. He's going to whip it in here. Whipped in. And it's cleared by Bayern Munich for, it looks like a throw-in. It's cleared by Harry Kane. Here's Eriksen. Pops it wide. Casemiro plays it home. And guess, it's not even home. It's played into our half because Onana's there to pick it out. And he plays a lovely ball to Bruno out wide, who gets it off Rashford. And they get a goal kick from that. So Bruno was hugging the touchline out wide. Onana came out of his goal to get the ball, pinged it from right to left, straight to Bruno's feet, and he's done a first-time pass. Great pressure here to Rashford, and it's gone out for a goal kick. And on this goal kick was once again hustling them, making it hard for them to play out, but they got it out here, and Rashford tries to get back to the right back, which is going to be an interesting thing here, because the right back, I don't really know him too well. I think his name is Lamaya. He's getting a lot of time. A couple of times early in the game, he played 2 balls into Gnabry and looking pretty dangerous. So we can't afford to give him that sort of space. But I am impressed with the way we're stopping him from playing out from the back. There's a lot of good work here so far. And here's Onana once again. Got 2 wide centre-backs. Plays it into the midfield, man, which is Dalot. He's come in. So we've got 2 wide centre-backs. Dalot sort of come into a position here, and he gets the ball here, Dalot, and turns and runs, and then we get the ball into our half. Lovely play. We weren't doing this last year under De Gea. Lovely little pass here, out wide by Reguilon to Rashford. He's 1-on-1 with the right back. He beats him with ease. Can he whip it in? He cuts back on his right foot and squares it. Lovely play there by United. Lovely play. I'm not going to get my hopes up too high, but I think we're playing really well, guys. I don't know what you guys think. I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's Rashford 1-on-1 with the right back here. He ran down the wing, beat him for a couple of yards, cut back, Cruyff turn, and played the ball. No one was really there to finish off. We would have got to see Haaland, but the keeper came and claimed that one. Played it nice and low, though. That's what you want to see. Big up to Jale as well. Big up to Jeff. Big up to Vincent. Now it's getting easier maybe for them to play out. I do think they look a bit shaky. This is a great Bayern Munich team, but I do think the way we're playing so far, we're making it hard for them. But can we keep this up? Can we maintain this? Is that physicality? This long ball over the top. Is it offside? It's gone out for our goal kick. Not sure it's offside, but it looks like Gnabry made a run from right to left across our line, trying to sort of move our defenders around. And this goal kick here is taken from Lindelof. And he squares it straight to Onana. So obviously you can now have the centre-backs in, or the defenders in your own half. Lovely chest control there by Reguilon. And he gives the ball away, unfortunately, because he's under a bit of pressure. The hands all over him. Played in, cut out by Dalot, and he's got time and space here. It looks like Bruno. He's got a little bit of pressure come in, but he's in their half. Plays a slide rule boss into Haaland, who made the run but didn't see the pass. So he's gone that way to make the run, but obviously he can't see where the pass is coming from. He just needed to have a look to his left. He could have got there. But it's lovely to see again. We look like we've got a bit of a threat to us. Issues here. So what I'm saying, like when they're playing out, we're stopping them. Not making it easy for them. We're being our hustle when they're played out is very good at the moment, and kind of narrowing the pitch. The only option they were giving him is their right back, who seems to have a lot of space. Obviously, Alphonso Davies is dangerous, so I can imagine that. So here it's played out to their right back again. That's the only free man, really, and he plays it back home again. Very impressed so far. 20 minutes gone, guys. What do you think? At this point, Bayern will up the gear. That's when I want to see us match them. That's from Big T. Let's put that out there. Guys, this is from Big T. Big up to Big T. How you doing? Here we go. Haaland. Eriksen's got the ball. No, it's given away. And here's Harry Kane. Plays it wide. Got the cut back, but it was cut out by a good defending there. It was Musiala. Lindelof followed him all the way. So Harry Kane played a pass into Musiala's path, who ran off Lindelof, and Lindelof got there first. Didn't get there first, but was there to cut out the pass. And it's a corner for Bayern Munich. Arsenal 2-0 up. Don't really care about them, but it's a corner, left foot corner, whipped in by Sane, and Onana does enough to punch that away. It's another corner on the opposite side. That was a dangerous cross there. Onana, you can't expect him to claim that. He done the right thing there by clawing that away. So it looks like we've got 4, 5, 1, 2, 3 at the near post, 1 in the middle, 6-yard box, and 2, 3 at the back in the 6-yard box. And Onana claims that one. It's gone straight to him. He's looking for an early pass. He's waiting for everyone to get their shape and get back. I like a bit of confidence. When you've got a goalkeeper who seems to have that sort of air of confidence about him. United keeper controlling his box, making my heart go patter-patter. Pitter-patter, sorry, it should be. That's from Jeff. Here we go again. So we've got 2 wide men and one of the midfielders, like Eriksen, maybe coming in to pick it up, but it's played wide. Lovely to feet again, and we retain the ball. It's all played out from the back against Bayern Munich. Onana again. He's got option here. Oh, lovely. Plays it to Lindelof, nice and cool. And it's played out wide here. Looks like Dalot gets to the halfway line, tries a little cut back, but it's cut out. I'm enjoying this. This is good how we're sort of playing out from the back, and also in contrast how we're stopping them from playing out. Only giving them the right back option. But here's lovely through pass there, and there's Martinez, I think, cut that out. They got played in there quite easily. Martinez came across and just dealt with that like he's supposed to. It was the winger again. It's not Harry Kane. It's the wingers making these sort of diagonal runs to get in. You have to be switched on with those sort of balls, don't you? Here's Rashford trying to beat the right back. I think he's got a beating of him, but he gives the ball away. There's a foul here for Bayern Munich. Time to get back into play. So Rashford, this right back situation for them, I think Rashford's got a beat of him. He's already shown he can do that, but he's also got to be mindful, because if we're making him the free man for them to play out, he's got to be mindful to get trapped back at least. Hopefully Martinez ain't injured. And it's Bayern Munich who knock it all the way back to their goalkeeper. Here they go again. This time they're playing it around amongst their centre-backs. We seem to be cutting out the middle with Goretzka and Kimmich. We've got Palestri, we've got Haaland as the furthest man forward. We're pushing quite high on, and there we go. Reguilon comes out and cuts out the pass, and they got a throw. It's their right back. Reguilon's played really well. He's played really well. This is the guy that I did rate when he was at Seville, and I thought we were interested in him before he went to Spurs, but it didn't work out for him at Spurs for some reason. They're claiming a foul. He came across sliding to catch the ball, and he got ball first, but obviously with his follow through, he caught the right back, Lamar. We have the 2 fastest players in the league with Rashford and Haaland. The Bayern defenders will struggle against the pace. That's from Jaylee. Could well do. If we get in behind them, yeah, most certainly. Big T saying we're definitely focused. We can keep the focus the whole game. Fingers crossed that we hope so. That's what the manager was saying. 0-0 all over it. Paper over the cracks. Wins weekend. Then back to normal. Okay. That's from WWE 2K Rejigi. So here's Kim driving into our half now. This is what they needed to do to probe the defenders rather than popping it around. He drove into our half, and we've got a goal kick deep on the right-hand side. It was offside. It wasn't a goal kick. It was offside. Alphonso Davies ran offside there. So Thomas Tuchel's not on the bench, looks like. Maybe they've got a different... Maybe he's out for some reason. I'd like to see a bit more... we've got an option now. I mean, we were complaining about Weghorst not holding that up against big defenders, but it's a tough job, isn't it? These guys are so physical. Bit of indecision there at the back, but we've sorted that out as Lindelof and Dalot in two minds about who's to get the ball, but goes back to Onana here, and he plays it back to Reguilon. He plays it home to Onana, and we've got options. Onana comes out of his half again, pings the ball to Eriksen, who's just on the halfway line on the left, who plays a long ball into Rashford. Can he pick it up here? He's got people on his back. Yes, it's played into Bruno. Lovely little interchange there, and Rashford gives the ball away. And suddenly we got Gnabry running at our defenders. Great work by Reguilon. Great work by Reguilon. Came from left back all the way over to the right to cover that run of Sane, and ended up going to ground and chopping him, getting the ball. But Bayern still have it. Great work, Reguilon. Really, really good, impressive stuff. Bayern raided again, so they're in there. We're in our half, just popping it around, looking for openings. Martinez kind of tries to intercept the ball, but it's cut across the 6-yard box. Oh, so Martinez, I think it was a striker, maybe Harry Kane peeled off him. Martinez tried to get there first, didn't get anywhere near it, and he was left a bit exploited and had to track back. Has to be careful there. It's right taking the risk, but a bit high up the pitch where you're going to leave, your position. Don't leave your block so much, It is on the right-hand side with Sane. He plays it inside to Goretzka, who plays it to Kimmich into Musiala. They're knocking it about now in our half, but we're comfortable. We're kind of comfortable. Seems. Can they play through us? Maybe not. Maybe not at the moment if we keep our concentration levels like this. Really quite narrow. So we invited them. If they want to play out wide, they can, but we're not going to allow them to play through the middle. Here's Musiala, who's picking up the ball. And it's just popping it around now. And Kim plays out wide to Alphonso Davies, who's one-on-one with Dalot, cuts inside. And he's still got the ball. It's outside here, outside the box, tries to ping it in, but no joy. There's no room in the end. Good defensive structure so far. Played out wide to the right-hand side. It's Sane. Cuts inside, edge of the box, plays it into Kane's feet, gets the return. And it's a goal. It's a goal. Plays a 1-2. Sane got out on the right. Cut inside, played it into Kane's feet. He had a man on his back. Kane, first time back to him. Shot, and it's gone under the keeper. Poor goal to give away. Keeper's down. He's getting encouraged here by the Dalot, saying, get up. Don't worry about that. But clearly, he's got it under the keeper. Okay. Once again, he's cut inside, played a 1-2 Kane, got the return. And it's an easy save to make, but it's just gone right under him. Onana, question marks there, boy. Not good enough. We started so well, and that's not first real shot, but it's tame. It's gone right under the keeper. Very disappointing, guys. Oh dear. Yeah. You can't be happy with that. Sane scored. It was a weak shot. Well, it's a shot that he should claim, and it's not like it was wide of the keeper. It's just gone under him. He didn't. He just palmed it into the goal. You'd have to say it's a goalkeeper mistake. Mr. B saying Onana for F's sake. Yep. Can we get De Gea back? Says Jeff. How's Onana not saving that big T? Yep. That's not good enough, is it? What was the time? Probably about 26 minutes. Kane got the goal there. Big up to Dukes. How you doing, man? Marv, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. Obviously, you're a Spurs fan, so no European football for you at the moment, but hope you're enjoying the game. Yeah, Nana made a big mistake there, bro. We got a keeper who can pass but not save. Our eyes don't lie. Yeah, he's gutted, isn't he? You can see dropping on a history. Anyway, he's going to get taught a lesson. Give us a chance to bounce back, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Weak, says WWE 2K. Yeah. Disappointing. We've started so well. That's 26 minutes gone, and we were the better side. We had a lot of good chances, a lot of good work and stopping them from playing, and they got cheap goal. I call it, it's cheap and weak goal. If only we could hold out. Just not good enough. Come on, United. Let's just show some character here. Man, it's not the way you want to start a game. Like so easy, giving something so easy. It just gives them that confidence. Now the crowd's going to be up. Here's Alfonso Davis. And this Palestri tracking him all the way back. Well done, Palestri. Gets a 1-2 from Haaland, but it's cut out by Kimmich. And they start again. So you start to sense now Bayern are getting into the game. And that's how they did. They were probing that much that Sane played the 1-2 Kane and had the shot, which is maybe just outside the box. Dukes is saying here, De Gea would have saved that for sure. Heads are dropping already. I hope not. We need to show character. I mean, you're going to be pissed, aren't you, with the goalkeeper after that? But we've played well. You should be encouraged by that. Never seen goalkeeping so shit at this level, says Mr. B. If Erik ten Hag loses tonight and loses at the weekend, his time is numbered. We got Burnley at the weekend. Can't afford to lose to them. But let's focus on this, guys. Come on, only 30 minutes gone. I'm encouraged by the start, guys. We did, as Big T's saying here, we held it together for 25 minutes. That's 5 minutes improvement on last game. All right. But I think you have to be impressed how we have held it together. It's just concentration, isn't it? The manager said this before the game. If we have 90 minutes concentration, we'd be a decent side. But there we switched off again. This time, in this case, the goalkeeper. Right, that's cut out there. Oh, Casemiro's been caught, but he's swept up by Lindelof. Well done, Lindelof. Martinez with a lovely header, and we play it out. Here's Palestri. Good first touch. Can he play in? No, we've lost the ball. Good first touch there by Palestri. And here's Martinez, cuts in, slide tackles, get the ball. Rashford almost had an opportunity to come pinch it, but no. Mr. B, I need to get to half time, says Mr. B. Mr. B, I fully expect you to be asking the questions and aren't good enough next time you're on. Good. Yeah, that is a key question, isn't it? I think he is, but that was a poor mistake. That was a poor mistake for sure. And at this level, at Man United Football Club, everything is on a highlight reel. You're going to get shown up. Here's Musiala driving into the box. Good skill from him. Cut back. And it's 2-0. Musiala made a great driving run into the box. We went with him, fair enough. But then the cut back to a free man in the area, and it was Gnabry with his left foot slotted it into the corner. It's 2-0 Bayern Munich. That was a good goal. I mean, that's what you need. You need that drive. Musiala picked it up, drove at our defenders. Delo went with him, got sort of lucky to cut it back, but he cut it back to a free man. There was no one on him. We expect the midfielders to at least be picking up. And no, we didn't. This is the quality. This is what happens at high level. And to be honest, we've kind of seen this in our games in the Premiership where guys are not picked up in the box. I mean, we can really break this down and say, well, who's not picking up here? He's got himself in the box and there's no one picking him up. Everyone's looking at the ball, going with the guy with the ball. Well played, Musiala there. That was a good driving run by him. But Dalot went with him. It was just the other guys. Someone's got to pick him up. 2-0 down, guys, after a good start. It's not really a concentration. It's not his concentration, his positioning, and it's also his mentality. Sure. Peak, says Dukes. The Dukes, sorry, man. Big up, Dukes. Oh, no, for F's sake, yep. 3 keepers on the bench, bring one on, says Big T. Here's Martinez, plays out wide. Here's Reguilon out to Rashford. Gets a return. Here's Reguilon, plays it inside to Casemiro. Gets a return. Reguilon! Bang! Oh, lovely move again from the left-hand side. Reguilon, Rashford. Casemiro slide rule pass into Reguilon, who got himself into the box, tried to square it. and no one was on the back post. Pelestri couldn't quite get there. Lovely move again. There's 2 moves there where we sort of really worked hard to get in there. Reguilon's played really well. Got to give him a lot of respect. Bring on a goalkeeper to play a striker, says 2K. Almost if David De Gea wasn't the root of all evil after all. It's easy to say this now. This could get ugly, says Jay Lee. Anana says, Anana never attempted to dive, even if it was pointless. I said that David De Gea will be coming back on a short-term deal, says WWE. Ex-Man United and Arsenal scoring against us again. Yeah. We've got Sane scoring, and we've got Gnabry, ex-Man City and ex-Arsenal for sure. Eric Ten Hag, well, out of his depth. Geez, says Spurs fan Marvin. How you doing, Marvin? Hope you're doing well. Forget the fancy passing. We need a shot stopper now. Look, if it ain't one thing, it's another, isn't it? We've got a free kick, guys. So we're 2-0 down. Can we get a goal back? We've shown a bit of a fight, or not say fight, but a bit of class by having good opportunities, both for Pelestri. The first one could have been a penalty. Second one, he just couldn't get to the end of the cutback from Reguilon. Free kick. Ericsson whips it in. No one there. It's cleared by the defender. Comes out to Rashford. Got a man on him. Plays it back. And we play it. What we're going to do here. Dalot's got under pressure. Plays it into Casemiro. Let's play that wide here. Pelestri. He's got Bruno with him. Plays a 1-2. Bruno with left foot. And it looks like a rugby kick through the gap there, man. G's and P's. We're trying. All right, forget the fancy passing. We need a shot stopper. How you doing, Jackie? Says I was a little hopeful with the team lineup. Now less hopeful. You need a goalkeeper and actually save a shit. It's not about fancy footwork. Keep positive. Yes, we are trying. Thanks, Jackie. I hope you're doing well. Reguilon playing really well. Didn't know he's that fast. Yeah, he's rapid, isn't he? Reguilon being pretty good, says Mr. B. No doubt about it. We got WWE saying we get a draw, come back in the second half. I hope so. Bruno's shot was wild. Yep, it was. Eric Ten Hag, can he play? He can't. Eric Ten Hag can't play. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Here's Pelestri on the right-hand side. Plays out wide to Dalot. Can he whip it across? He does a low one. Goes to Pelestri. Got it here inside the box. Looking for options. Lovely low center of gravity. Dalot whips across in. And it's gone wide. It looks like it was Haaland. Kind of near the front post. Jumped high. And he sort of knocked it wide of the post. Difficult one for him, but a bit more direction. Could have gone. He was trying to aim for the back post. Eric Ten Hag can't play. He put a good team out and they're letting him down, says Jeff. Can we all call out the clowns on this channel who wanted David De Gea out and wanted to keep Phil Jones, McTominay and Maguire? It's too early for that, guys, I reckon. Big Sam is coming. Lots of love for Darius, but my God, this takes the guff, says Andrew. In case I've missed them, what changes to tactics Ten Hag made since we went 2-0 down? I think it's been stupid mistakes. We haven't gone with a man. Musiala made a great run into the box. No one picked up Gnabry, and the other one was a mistake by the goalkeeper. Jackie saying hi. I'm going to keep positive. I'm not going to comment on the goalkeeper, as David De Gea was meant to be so terrible, which he was not. That's true. Jackie always supported David De Gea. She's saying again, sorry I deleted the message because spell check put a rude word in. Apologies again. What rude word have you got in the spell check that you keep saying? It's game over. It's Brighton again and again and again and again. No effing learning from it, says Vincent. I've got a Dalek voice, have I? Oh, no. All right, I'm going to pop out and come back in again. It's the only way I can do this, guys. Okay, so I'm back. How do I sound? Do I still sound like Darth Vader? Give me let me know, guys. Let me know how I'm sounding. Have a few technical issues. Hopefully that's resolved now. So 38 minutes gone. We're 2-0 down. It pains me in a way because we played pretty well. I have to give credit to thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, sorted. Appreciate that, guys. We've played pretty well, so I'm a bit gutted about being 2-0 down so easy, because it's easy, cheap goals that we're giving them. So here we go again. Here's Martinez out on the halfway line, looking for options, head up as he always does. Plays it to Rashford on the left. He's waiting for someone to engage him, and he plays it home again to Martinez. He's going to probably have to play at home, and he does. But there's a bit of pressure here. Plays it into Bruno, and it's Lindelof plays it into the goalkeeper, Onana, who dinks it up. And yes, that's a good pass. And it goes to the head of Haaland, and it plays out wide to Rashford, who can't keep it in. But yeah, that was a good one. It played by the goalkeeper into Haaland, who held it up and headed it back to Casemiro. Casemiro's there shaking his head in the replay. It looks like people are cussing and cursing. Apparently there was a fight, wasn't there? Apparently some of the players were fighting during the week on training. Sometimes that's a good thing, isn't it? Club is finished, says Richard. In my eyes, start of season, it's going to get bad from work, going from bad to worse. Even if the players were fit, are all fit, they're just not good enough. That's from Richard Herbert, the brother of Anthony Herbert, and a Man United fan. I hope you're doing well, bro. United have created a couple of good chances. Yes, that's what I'm holding on to. We have created a couple of good chances. Credit to us for that. Ten Hag pulled out miracles last year. His team always had holes in it. And someone mentioned earlier about papering over the cracks. Here's Bayern Munich, plays out wide. And here's Gnabry driving in, plays little one. Looking for a return. And here's Harry Kane from outside the box. Was it Goretzka outside the box? They go again, raiding. This is what we don't like to see. Yes, little movement there. Cut back from Bayern Munich. And we pick up the pieces, thankfully, with Bruno, who dinks it up. And it goes nowhere. No one's there to be seen. Bit of pressure here from Bayern Munich. This is what we kind of expected. But we have created a couple good chances. And we have played well up until 25 minutes before that goal. So it's cut out there. Rashford, can he play one? Yeah, we've got the ball here. Martinez. Can we get it out wide? We've got a bit of pressure. Played back to Onana. Beats the first man. Press, but it goes, plays it out, and it doesn't go to the man. So here, Bayern Munich again have the pressure. They're driving in, and it's cut out. Here's return over the top for Rashford. He's going to get beat here. He doesn't get there first, and he's got the guy's got too much strength. The centre back read that one really well. Anyway, coming up to half time, 41 minutes played, guys. It's one way or the other with United. The attack plays well, defense plays poor, and vice versa, basically. And you're saying there, I blame Richard Arnold for this. He should have signed Harry Kane. Yes, Jackie, always a massive fan of his. He had his faults talking about De Gea, but modern fans don't understand the purpose of the goalkeeper. Keep the ball out of the net, he's saying there. Vincent, I don't think one or two players get rid of all this rot. We've got to go with what we've got so far. I'm quite happy with the players we've got, if they're all fit. Should have signed Bellingham. Now look at us. And easier said than done. Everyone wanted Bellingham. So Bellingham didn't actually want to come to us, did he? So here we go. So 42 minutes gone. We're trying to play out. Let's get some confidence, guys. Try and get a goal before half-time. That'd be magnificent, considering the scoreline. Here's Lindelof. Plays it out wide here to Martinez. He plays it into Reguilon. Looks for the return, but not on. So he has to get back because Rashford's not there. Rashford's left the man. He's not trying to get back here because played inside to Musiala. Holds up the ball in the box. Gets the return with Sane. They're sort of popping it around now. Nice little interchange here from Bayern Munich. Come outside to Goretzka, and they start again. They've got us camped in our half. Deep as well. And here's the switch to play. Plays it wide. And we pick up the ball here with Bruno. What's he got on? He plays a left-footed pass into Haaland. First touch was okay. And it's out wide to Rashford. He's just standing still looking for a pass, but he has come home. It's fine. It's fine. We start again. Let's just keep holding the ball, guys. Try and move up as a team. James Ward-Prowse would have made the differences for WWE. Big up to Brian. He's saying shit show again. I hope we're not talking about my show, this one here. No, it's Man United. I get you. I think you're right. Correct, Reggie. He would have improved us. Talking about maybe Bellingham. Ward-Prowse, sorry. So here we go again. Martinez plays out wide here to Rashford. He got a nice runner here from Reguilon. He's got in now. He's played in. We've got one in the box. Just one in the box. Only one man, and that was Haaland, of course. Reguilon, got to give the guy credit. He's done really well so far. He's the only real positive in this first half. And it's Rashford who sort of played him in. And he's making willing runs. You have to give the guy credit. He must be super fit. He's played out wide here. Now Reguilon's on the back foot because driving in the box is Gnabry. No, Sane, sorry. He gets on his left foot. Oh, my gosh. And just hits it wide. So he jockeys himself into the box. Jockey. Got onto his left foot. Tried to curl it into the far post. And it just goes wide. Nothing we could have done about that if that was on target. Very close. Very close. King Dino saying this is not fantastic. This is painful. Fantastic was said here. He said he is fantastic. Free kick taker. Talking about Ward-Prowse, and for so long keeps Southampton up. Oh dear. Ward-Prowse isn't on Instagram, so nobody wants him. Says Andrew. Reguilon is better on the left than Rashford. If he keeps playing like this, the club will recall him. Played in here on the right hand side. I think it's Palestri, and he gets munched really. Nothing on, not enough support. But we've got a good pinch here. I think it's Casemiro. Can we stop them playing out? Is Reguilon with the right back? Yeah, it's Bruno. Sorry, does the good work there. Eriksen outside the box gives it to Rashford. Pops it into Bruno here. Bruno's got his head up, looking up. Here's Reguilon with Bruno. And he's got Rashford there as well. But Bruno's not seeing him. He's looking for Eriksen. Gets a return. And now he plays to Rashford, who's hugging the touchline. And that's half time, boys. That's half time. Okay. Hoping someone will come on. Bath time, of course. Here he is. There you go. Right on time.
Oh, hello.
How you doing, Bath time?
Yeah, yeah, I'm good, thanks. But I'm not so sure about what I'm seeing. What's the general feeling from you and chat and the lads?
So I'm seeing comments like this is painful. They're already sort of selecting James, complaining we should have got James Ward-Prowse. Obviously, when the goal went in, they were disappointed with Onana, saying we should have got rid of De Gea. So it's, that sort of thing. And yeah, people are disappointed. But I felt, me personally, I thought we started pretty well. We've had two good opportunities. It's just a shame because it's weak and cheap goals we're giving away. And the first one, for example, I mean, yeah, goalkeeper should have saved that, and then we wouldn't be in a situation. Second goal, great run by Musiala, and the cutback once again, like was happening with a lot of the games in the Prem. No one's picking up the guy, the spare man. They're just ball watcher, I imagine. I don't know what you think, Bath time, but yeah, what's your views on the game? Let me have it. After bath time. I'm not hearing bath time. I don't know if he's talking or not. Bath time, are you there? Galatasaray and Copenhagen draw. First 10 minutes we looked decent, but then we fell apart, says King Dino. When I play Football Manager 2024, every time I restart United, to always get relegated in the second or third season. Could be right. Oh, God. The club is a joke, says UK Strange. Yeah. Bath time's dropped out. So, yeah, guys, what are your thoughts on this first half? One thing I will touch on here, I think it's true. First 10 minutes were decent. Because we were sort of stopping them from playing out, we had a game plan, and we worked really hard to stop them playing out and create a few opportunities from it. Want to give credit to Reguilon again. I've never mentioned this many times, but he's been the shining light out there today. He's been playing really well. Bruno, yeah, again, clueless against top team. I think Bruno's been playing pretty well, to be honest, from what I've seen so far. Good player. But you want to see more from him, naturally, Zoe Media House. Angry with Onana, yes. We surely he was angry with himself. We need Andy Tate to come on and sing Onana, why didn't you save? That's from Big T. Bar the goal, conceded. I think we look confident, says Bill Baggio. It feels like we can get back into this. Reguilon is looking good. Bill Baggio, I really like your comment, guys. Reguilon played well both games so far. Yeah, here we go. So there's two good comments here, guys. Bar the goals conceded, I think we look confident. That I agree with. If you look at the highlights, I'm sure if you remember before the goals were conceded, we've opened them up. We created a couple of chances, and that comes from really good pressure and good patterns of play, especially getting Reguilon in. He's the guy. Rashford squared one and Reguilon squared one, and it's unfortunately both times Palestri was on the back post and just couldn't finish. The first one, even though Davis was behind him, Davis got the slid in from behind when I felt that Palestri could have slotted that in. And instead, unfortunately, bath times can't come on at the moment. StreamYard is screwing me up. I don't know. Yeah, so that I'd like to see that again, because I felt, how can you tackle from behind and clear the ball? And you're going to take the man as well, especially in the box. Very risky. That looked like a certain tap-in. Wasn't expecting 2-0 down at half-time since Man United. I wasn't expecting that for the first 25 minutes. I thought we played really well, for sure. Bill Badger saying here, yo, lad, hope you're good. Wish Wan-Bissaka was starting. No way would we could see that second goal. The second goal was when, on the left-hand side, Musiala drove with Dalot. Dalot went with him all the way. It's just that he got a little fumble once he sort of hit the goal line and cut it back for the free man who was spare in the box, which is suicide. You can't afford to do that. Yes, very lucky from Alfonso, says Andrew Williams. Do all agree that we need to make a change at half time? Big T, yeah, what's your change then? What would you do? I'm quite happy with the way they're playing. I just think it's just soft goals, which you need a change of attitude. Come out and mean business. Reguilon is playing far too far forwards. He's been great, but you need 3 centre backs behind him to keep doing this. If you're going to do that, here we go. So maybe you can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can. Sorry about that. I left. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I'm not happy with what I'm seeing on Monday. I spoke for about 3 minutes before I realised that I wasn't in the stream, so I don't know if anyone heard anything or not.
We didn't hear a damn thing. As soon as we asked to speak, it just went silent. So maybe you can repeat what you just started to say. First half, please, Bartham.
Yeah, first half. First goal. I've always been quite consistent about this. Like, keepers will make mistakes and things. Like, I was never particularly hard on De Gea about that sort of stuff until it got too much. But if you have Lindelof and Martinez against Kane, you're setting yourself up for a real problem, because he's just too strong. And Eriksen, and I'm sick of defending Eriksen, and I can't. He just doesn't get out. He doesn't get out to whoever it was fast enough. And the second goal, Palestri is not defending the channel correctly, which is an issue. But he doesn't have to. But you'd like to see him there. But Casemiro is ball watching. Lindelof is ball watching. And the second of Andrew, it wasn't. I didn't make that happen. The second the goals went in, you saw the entire head of you saw everyone's heads go down, and I'm seriously concerned about what Reguilon is doing. Like, I know he looks like he's our best player, and it's really exciting, and he's getting balls into the box. He's playing too far forwards. Like, him and Rashford on that side, with Martinez and Lindelof and Casemiro behind him, you're asking for a problem. Because if you look at Upamecano, and everyone seems to think he's not very good. Do you see his defending in wide areas?
Yeah.
Sanstional.
Yeah.
When Reguilon goes that far forward, Martinez has got to do that kind of defending in wide areas. And Sane is going to gobble him up. Like, I'm really pleased with what I'm seeing from Reguilon, but it's the wrong tactical thing to do. If you want to do that, you've got to drop Casemiro into the back three or whatever. I'm really concerned about how far forward he's getting. And
it's not you're saying that, but it's not Reguilon's fault. You're just saying that behind him we haven't got like centre backs who can cover one of the sort of one-on-one situations.
Yeah, like it's because it's Reguilon and Rashford. Like, Rashford's been poor, and that Conrad Lima or whatever, I think he's gettable. Like, it's 2-0 and an early goal can change things, but don't delude yourself. That's not going to happen, but it could. And Leimart looks gettable, but like this is one of the poorest Bayern Munich sides I've seen for quite some time.
They're not great,
Like,
are they?
no, they're gettable. Kim does not impress me. Like Upper Meccano and Kane and Sane are the real issues, and they're all basically on our left hand side. And I think it's because Reguilon is being tactically used incorrectly. Like Rashford's not covering the space in behind him. And like Rasmus and Palestri, they're very inexperienced players. You can't really expect a huge amount for them, but they're looking like kids out there tonight.
Just go through some comments if you want to jump on these. Big up to Eddie Football Waffle. Go and subscribe to his channel saying Reguilon's been good. He needs to be getting forward, especially now it's 2-0. Andrew Williams is saying here, our heads go down way too early. Bruno should not be captain of a club of our stature. Big T is saying here, bath time, when Reguilon goes forward, could Rashford drop back further?
Well, someone has to cover. That's like it doesn't like necessarily matter who it is, but someone's like got to cover, and Rashford is actually getting into. He's sort of moving into the half space when you see Reguilon like near the byline, but it's more like his running back that is worrying me. He already looks like he's not interested, and with Bruno. Tonight, I've seen the first bit of petulance from Bruno as a captain that's unacceptable.
What have you seen? I thought Bruno
that left foot shot.
All right.
Where he nearly took out the Hubble telescope with it. Like that was pure petulance from Bruno. He hit that ball in anger, and that's not no one should be doing that. That really annoyed me. But I
don't know about that. I thought Bruno's been okay.
Well, at the start of the match from Monday, they couldn't play through us.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now they're playing through us.
Yeah, but it's going to happen. This is Bayern Munich. We're going to
not after 20 minutes.
It's 20. They didn't after 20 minutes. I think they're in a position. The goal came after 26 minutes. I don't think they played through us. It's just
that's when they started playing through us on 20th minute.
What, when they got the goal?
Yeah, that's how, because they had all the zones occupied.
In positions like that, I believe, but I don't think they were playing through us. I felt we were set up quite well. Like you said, we were quite difficult to play through, high up the pitch. It's just they got themselves into a situation where they can able to get a shot off, and it was a weak tame shot, and I don't think that's anything to do with them playing through us at all. And going back
to get to that position, I think they got text. But tell me about Reguilon.
Well, the Reguilon thing, I'm watching the game and I'm thinking, well done, son, because he's got the legs to get back.
Yeah.
There's a move there where he went forward and he's looking for a 1-2. And yeah, there's a weakness in that area with their right back and the French centre back. I think he can get there. Rashford played the smart thing, a 1-2 a couple of times, and he's, the two chances we created, he's been involved in that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then so there was a chance he went for 1-2 or something later in the half, and then the ball broke down and he got back, and seconds later he's standing up with Gunnaby. He got himself back into position, which is fair enough. But I do understand the way you articulate your point. I was thinking, what are you talking about? But it's not. You're not necessarily calling him out. You're saying it's a tactical thing. He's good player, good going forward. But we don't have. You gave a great example of the French centre back where we've seen him sort of shipping out Rashford and strong enough to sort of get. You
see what he did to Reguilon? Like,
what
just
did he do to Reguilon? Sorry,
like he just absolutely ate him alive, like in the wide area at one point. Like, well, when I talk about like players that can defend like on the outside, that Upper Meccano is a great example of it, and you will never see Lindelof or Martinez doing anything like that.
Varane, he still does seem to shepherd people.
Yeah, Varane's a good wide defender. I
think that's you've got so much time as a centre back. You've got so much time to read things, and you should be able to anticipate and read the game so much that if a ball is played into your zone, you should be able to do that every single time.
Got little legs, Omondi.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Put Ericsson in the number 10 role, says Matthew Bassett. Play McTominay as number 8. At least McTominay has legs, if nothing else. Martinez was a class keeper, so that's from Bill Baggio. Big T saying here, has Ten Hag instructed Reguilon to go forward? Because I'm noticing Rashford is not as much. Is it bad instructions from the gaffer?
I think I think he's right. I think that he wants Reguilon overlapping because when Rashford gets the ball, that gives him more space in a more central area, like inside, so he can do all his stuff. But I think it's poor tactics because of who's behind Rashford. Like you're putting them in positions that are like the weakest defensive areas.
DM Vlogs, how you doing? He says should have scored with Ericsson chance. That was early in the game, but Anana mistake made the morale go down for all the players. He's saying there. Zoe Media House saying in the next 12 to 18 months, the club will need to replace Bruno and Ericsson because of their age, maybe. DM Vlog saying, I did expect him to make mistakes like this in the first season because he's very different to any keeper we've had. But that kind of mistake I wasn't expecting. We've got substitutes on the bench. Got the goalkeeper from Turkey, Martial, Garnacho, Ferreira, Heaton. I don't think Heaton's on the bench, actually. Johnny Evans, McTominay, Vitek, Gore, Dan Gore's on the bench. Hannibal's on the bench, and Forson.
Bring those three on. Bring Gore, Hannibal, and Forson on.
Matthew Bassett saying here, I was expecting this. Watching us this season is painful. We've gone backwards. I'm not so sure. I'm just concentration, just little things. Darius, I forgive you for the De Gea assassination due to your excellent humour. That's Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew. That makes you complicit in it.
Put a shirt on an eye and let him play DM to distribute, says Jeff. Eddie's saying here, I expected a bit of off form due to injuries, but it's like the philosophy has been partially shredded. Counter press is dead.
Actually, I disagree with that because I thought we were really well set up for second balls in the first 15 minutes. Like when we launched it up the pitch, we were winning it. We were winning it consistently in really high areas. Like we're not using the ball particularly well when we win it in these high areas. But that has been a positive this season, is that our first phase play and winning the ball higher up the pitch have been consistent in pretty much every match. We haven't had those issues.
Big up to Steve H saying De Gea in. Black Bolt saying Bayern Munich look like a team built for the Champions League. We look disorientated. Kane in Manchester United team wouldn't work because he drops and we need a goal poacher, he's saying there. And the game's about to kick off. Gore and Hannibal. Sorry, got a comment here from UK Strange. Gore and Hannibal will not help the situation. Second goal, Anana never attempted to dive, even if it was pointless. Looked like he was trying at least. And we've got anything is possible. Second half's kicked off. Let's go, guys. Midfield, the passing is shite, just like Sunday League. Senor Ness is in the house as well, so big up to you, evening, lads. How come the guy who's a Tottenham reject is our best player so far? All right, they've kicked off. You gonna stay with me, or are you going?
No, I'm going because
I might stay on for a bit after the show, just for a couple of minutes, rather than do a reaction show. So you can
I'll pop on for that. Yeah,
brilliant. Okay.
All right, good luck, everyone.
Now, thanks. Good bath time. Appreciate that.
Bye-bye.
All right, so it's 2-0 down. We've kicked off. What do you reckon the manager said at half time to really get into them? Here's Lindelof driving past the halfway lane, plays it wide to Dalot, who plays it home to Bruno, who's dropped right deep to pick up the ball. He's got his head up, plays a slide rule pass, Pelestri. Oh, it's played out wide here. A bit fortunate there. And is that gone out for a throw? Yeah, we're taking a throw early. Rashford muscled out by the right back. And now they have a throw deep in their half. So, guys, yeah, we definitely need an attitude adjustment. We can't let our heads drop. 2-0 down. I would be saying as a manager, look, there are two mistakes. We played really well. We can open them up. If we keep like that and get an opportunity, finish it up, and then the game will change. Next goal is crucial, isn't it? Well, any goal is crucial in any match. I don't like these commentators saying next goal is crucial, but it really is. If you go 2-1 up early in this game, you've got the opportunity to get back in this game, you know? If you go 3-0 down, you might as well say it's over. So, yeah, crucial next goal. And Bayern Munich 2-0 up. I mean, have they really sort of gone through the gears yet? They've been fortunate, really, because they haven't had to sort of work for this. We've sort of gifted them. And it's a throw in to Bayern Munich, deep in their half on the right back area. It's the right back taking it. He's looking for options. Nothing on. And I love that when they sort of take the throw-in's like 10 yards away, and he's managed to create 10 yards for himself by looking for a throw, stepping forward, and suddenly he's like gained 10 yards. So here we are. We turn out the ball. Switch of play here by Casemiro. Bruno's Lovely switch of play there by Casemiro. Bruno made the run. Kim ran with him, and it's gone out for a throw in here. Or is it? Yeah, Kim kept his head on the ball, his eye on the ball, and kind of got that out. Iceman muscles out Kane. We come to that. 2-1, is it? Oh, wow. All right. My gosh, what's going on here? All right. So there's Martinez. We got a foul here. A foul by Kane as we kicked off already. And here we go. Down the left-hand side, Rashford with the runner with Reguilon. Nuts is a player. Can he play at home? All right, plays at home. Here's Eriksen with his head up. Plays to the centre-back. Martinez with the ball. Plays it back to Eriksen, who's just inside his half. Plays it wide. Reguilon's got space now. He tries to whip in across. It's cleared by the defender. And we pick up the pieces. Casemiro played in. Rashford. Left foot shot. And it's a goal. Haaland. Rashford squares to Haaland. 2-1. G's and P's. What we tell you? That's what we need. Next goal was crucial. Guys, no need to be disheartened. Haaland is there. Lovely. We actually won the ball, pressed it as much as we could. When the ball came out, cleared from the defender, it was Goretzka couldn't get a good touch on it, and it was a lovely finish here. Rashford played it in square. Haaland touched the ball and shot it with his left foot, and he got deflection off Kim, I think. But he touched it down and shot it on target. And yeah, it's a goal, 2-1 to Man United. But I like that because we sort of pressed, gave a bit of energy. So when they gave the ball away, we were there, and Casemiro played in Rashford, who in turn squared it to Haaland, and he slotted it home with a deflection on Kim. Here we go again. Here's Eriksen, head up. Gets pinched, and we give a foul away. But they're on the break here. It's 1-1. Lindelof with Sane. He squares it to Gnabry. Left foot. Oh, just goes wide. It's a corner. It was Musiala, sorry. Wow. The miracle is on, says Eddie Football Waffle. Anana has awful reflexes, says Black Bolt. Eddie saying here, United, good, Omondi, good football there. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We had chances in the first half. Effing get in. We needed that. Yes, Matthew Bassett. What time did you get your first goal? What time to get a first goal? Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. It's a corner here, though. And it's whipped in. Deep corner. And it's held up here. And we get it away just okay. So it'll be the first 25 minutes then. Knees knocking, final 10 minutes then. That's from W2K. He doesn't move, says Black Bolt. A lot of criticism for our goalkeeper. They're looking for a handball, but it's come off his shoulder, surely. All right. Haaland got his goal. We're really happy about that. Poacher's goal. What are they doing here? They've stopped the play for some reason, and they're looking about a handball. Are they trying to say handball? VAR checking for a penalty, huh? Okay, let's have a look at this. So it's come off his elbow, maybe. It looked like his elbow. Oh, my days. The referee's been called. I don't see how that could be a pen. When I see that in live play, you know, if you slow it down and go into detail, you might say something, but is his arm really out that much? It's hit his chest, maybe first. Headed onto his chest and then off his arm. I don't think that's a pen. Oh, maybe headed onto his arm. Yeah, so maybe it will be a pen. Yeah, he's had his hand out, but what are you supposed to do? I mean, I thought it came off his chest. He's going to give a penalty, surely. Yeah, he's giving a penalty. I mean, Eriksen. I don't think. Look, he's standing like a yard off him, and the guy's headed it directly at him, and it's just touched his hand or he's kind of hit his chest. So we got a penalty against us just as we score. Hand out and the ball he tried to pull out. Says, oh, bollocks. Yeah, the game will now be all VAR and not down to the players. I'm looking at this again. So he's headed it directly at Eriksen. Eriksen's tried to come out and block it, but it's kind of his arm. Is his arm really out that much? I mean, what's he supposed to do? Come out? It's ridiculous. Harry Kane with a penalty. He's probably going to score. Flipping hell. Anana, come on. If you want to make a save, do it now, guy. If that's against us, it wouldn't be a pen. Yeah, we've had a lot of bad luck, but yeah, here we go. Harry Kane with a penalty here. Lining it up. Looking focused, Harry Kane. Not much of a run up. He usually goes to the left. And he's gone to the left and scored because, yeah, that was a good penalty. He buried it right into the corner. That's how you score penalties. So it's 3-1, guys. Total bullshit. Black Bolt, just as we got the goal to get us back into the game. There we go again. Oh dear, dear, dear. Total bullshit. We've got no penalty for 2 hand shoves in Palestri's back in the first half. Yep. As soon as he was about to shoot, yep. I didn't see a replay of that one yet, but I thought that was a penalty. When the ball was played across and Palestri could have got there. Free from Germany. He did score, yeah. All right, we're 3-1 down. We start again. I mean, it's disheartening, isn't it? When you get this like against you, just got the momentum. You just scored a goal. And then Eriksen's tried to come out to be in the guy's face. He's headed it right at his hand. He can't, no time to move his hand out of the way. And they scored the penalty. It's 3-1. Damn. Damn. I mean, once the referee goes over to watch it on VAR, there's obviously indication from the VAR team that they do feel it should be a pen. Let's not blame VAR other than a moment, says Big T. We have not been good enough. Surely, yeah, they're a better team, but we have created a few chances, and it's good that we got back into the game to make it 3-1. Maybe we can keep probing. Who knows? We give the ball away there, but just nuts in the player for no reason. Left back. Okay. Really would like to see Rashford not ahead of the play too much when they got the ball. Here we go. So 3-1 down. Bayern Munich playing out. Kim plays it wide to Davis. Plays it into Gnabry. He's got the blonde hair. Musiala turns away. Little jink. Cuts inside centrally. And he plays a through ball into Sane. He beats his man. And it comes off the post. Wow. Wow. Good move by Bayern Munich. It's Musiala again. He's very good, isn't he? He gets into those areas and plays a nice through ball for the runner, which is Sane this time. Decided to slot it round and hit the post. And we get the ball away again. Here we go. Here comes Bayern Munich. There's not much you can do about that. It's just good play, isn't it? Musiala's very, very talented player. When he goes, he drives, got nice tight control, head up, and he can create a pass quite easy. Very good player. Give that guy credit. Here's Bayern now popping it around. Just got to get a bit of energy here and try and get back into this game the best way. Don't be deflated, guys. Bayern are a good side. They're always going to come at us. And, yeah, just unfortunate. Creating chances does not win games. Finishing them does. Yeah, Big T. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm just saying, I think it's important that we are creating chances. And we've got a player now that can finish them off. So, yeah, we're a long way off being like a top side at Bayern Munich, but that's what you want to see. So here's Bayern now playing between the lines to Musiala. He's got good feet, gets away from players there, plays it out wide to Alphonso Davies. He's got it out. He cuts inside, step over. It's more central now. They're going to spread it wide. Gnabry out wide on the left. Delo faces him up, plays it into Alphonso Davies, but goes out of play. Okay. I do see how it was a pen, says Emma, but at the same time, it was headed down in his hand. Yeah, totally. And they just hit the post, guys. Remember that. 3-1 versus Brighton. Sean Munich would get 6. Says WWE. Bayern would go for the kill now. Well, they're already 2-0 up, so they can chill. Sorry to say, but at this rate, it's Euro pickup Thursday night with Liverpool, says Vincent. Hate to say it, but it's time to rest players now for Burnley. We've got a corner here from Kimmich. Just going to whip it in. Knocking Liverpool out of the Europa League will be a good season. All right, here's a corner from Bayern Munich. It's gone deep again. They like this deep corner. Ericsson flicks it wide, flicks it out. It's gone out for a throw in here. What are you saying, Emma? Galatasaray only drew 2-2 at home with Copenhagen because they got a red card at home as well. Well, we got to play those teams next for, you would say, second place in the group, but who knows? It's 3-1. Musiala, it looks like a very good player, guys, don't you reckon? When you see someone up against you, you can say, all right, he's class. You can see them week in, week out in their league. You can say, okay, yeah, Bayern Munich dominate, but when you see them against your own club and what you know you've got, where your strengths are, he does look good. Here's Sane again from the right, cuts in, plays in again. We've just about cleared the ball. Can we play it out? Yes, we've got Reguilon here. Lovely play by Casemiro and Rashford to get Reguilon, but he can't get out. Oh, yes, he can. He turns and plays it into Casemiro. He's got his head up, plays it outside of the boot pass into Rashford. It gets chumped and munched up and cleared by the centre-back. He's reading the game pretty well so far. Big, strong unit he is, and fast. Bit like my friend Tabrice, amateur football Tabrice. Go and check him out. He's the top guy. Here we go. We've got a throw in deep in their half. Can we get another goal back? Just got to be hungry. Come on, guys. Another throw in here. If you look at Sane and you look at Gnabry and compare them to our wide guys, I mean, are they better than Rashford? Probably. In this team, they look very effective. Nice pass there by Martinez into Bruno. Here's Rashford out wide. Beats the right back with ease. Cuts it back. Oh, it's just gone wide. That's Reguilon. So we get out wide. It was a one-on-one. Rashford with the left back, with the right back. Sorry, got a yard, cut it back, and Reguilon was in two minds there. Sort of gone out for a throw, maybe. But Reguilon had a chance there. If he would put his laces through that and directed it, it could have gone in. But it's gone wide. So anyway, there's another decent opportunity made. Rashford getting one-on-one situations. Come on, United. 60 minutes gone now. United. Yes, come on, let's get behind the team, guys. There's another chance created there with Reguilon. Let's play that wide here. Here's Pelestri, cuts inside, plays it into Casemiro, who plays that first time ball up in the air. Defenders will eat up, gobble it up all day. It's cleared. Long ball by Bayern Munich. I think we need to sort of try and just open them up. Really try, keep probing like we are. Just play it in their half. Keep it ball in their half. Keep probing. We've got the talent. If you get like in one-on-one situations like with Rashford and that right back, that can work, as it's proven a couple of times. He can get a yard and get a cross in or something. Here's Ericsson coming back into the back three to help bring the ball out. He's confronted. So he plays it wide to Martinez and peels off, and he gets the ball. He's the deepest guy here, Ericsson. And we're approaching the halfway line. He's calling for Dalot, gets it to feet, plays it wide to Pelestri, but it gets munched. Good defending there by Kim. He got over there really fast, and Pelestri was muscled out. Here we are. Oh, can we pick up the ball here? Pick up the pieces? No. Fonzo, sorry. I keep calling him Alonso. Here's Musiala driving forward. He beats Casemiro. He's got options to the left and right. He plays it right. It's a shot here and a great save by, a standard save, should I say, by Onana. There's Musiala again driving in. I think Omondi dog has the right idea. Let's all go to bed before this is over, says Vincent. There's a bit of argy-bargy here. Martinez is getting a yellow card and Kane's down, holding his back. What did he do? Is this losing his head? Is he getting a bit frustrated? He won't leave it alone. Bruno saying, leave it. Yeah, pushing it back. It was nothing really, was it? But Kane's holding his back saying, no. But yeah, stop acting. Here we go. Sub is Coman, who's a great player. I really like Coman. Quite fast, direct, and a real wing player. He can go left or right. Very quick. I think he's underrated. He's coming off a good Abbey. Stop acting like Arsenal. We are Arsenal against Bayern. This is a group game, says Emma. So as you can see, Demas, don't be depressed. Don't be depressed. It's okay. We can do this. As you can see, Demas is really upset. He doesn't like to see his daddy upset like this. He wants to see his daddy happy and scoring goals and winning trophies. It's been, well, you're only 9 months old, aren't you? All you've known is misery with Man United. Don't worry, son. Okay, here we go again. You can lie down now, Demas. It's okay. Lie down. Lie down. Good boy. I know. So here we are. It's Kim, furthest man back. Plays it wide to his right back, or it's the right side of the centre back. And Bayern trying to probe now in our half. And they played it through the lines. We've had to shuffle over here. Here's Sane with a great shot straight at the keeper. He sort of palmed it into the danger area. So he shot from just outside the box, straight directed at the keeper. The keeper kind of could have tipped it over, but he kind of palmed it. Or didn't do much of it. It was right in front of him, and that could have gone anywhere. It's one of those sort of Ronaldo shots, but sort of dipped late. So you can't be expecting to catch that. But I would say to punch it or clip it over the bar. That was a bit dangerous there. The follow-up was there for the Bayern Munich if they really wanted it. Anyway, let's get back to this. I know. Corner here, back post again, and this time Anana punched it away. Well done, Anana. I think Omondi's jogger's right idea for sure. Big up. I think I've said that one already. Vince saying, okay, Emma, but if you can't beat the best teams, then how do you supposed to be the best team if you once you get out of qualifying groups? So he'd rather be in Europa, is it? Here's Bruno. Weak pass because Rashford can't get onto that. We're looking. Went to ground. Strong tackle there from Bayern Munich. Puppy love makes everyone better. Yes, it does. This is a high level. I mean, a lot of these guys will learn from this. Rashford's not really getting much from the top defenders here. And Arna looks uncomfortable even when he does make a save. Says Big T. We'll see when the time comes. But this is just the first group. We need to calm down for sure. First game. I mean, we're not at the races this season. We might improve later on in the next coming months. Let's remember, everyone was saying we're going to get hammered. It's 3-1. Says Solo. How are you, bro? Hope you're doing well. And I don't know what you think, but let me know your thoughts about the game so far. So here we are. It's Bayern Munich playing it out. Got more control in the game, but we had an opportunity with Reguilon in this half. And we've scored, clearly. We've scored a goal. It's played down the channel here for, was it Coman? Very good player. I rate this guy highly. And whipped in from the half space. Squared across the goal, but it's eaten up. Oh, Lindelof almost gives the ball away. Pelestri gets it out. And Casemiro plays it out with Eriksen. Plays into Pelestri. First touch from Davis was good, and he passes it back to his goalkeeper. So I had a bit of trouble playing it out there. We should have had a bit more composure, I reckon. But Bayern are putting it on us now. I think it comes 66 minutes. Yeah, I was about to say make a change, but McTominay looks like he's coming on. Who do you think McTominay's coming on for? I would say Eriksen at this point. If we've got Eriksen in midfield, we've got Eriksen, Bruno, and Casemiro. So maybe Eriksen can come off for McTominay and give us a bit of running power. I heard in a rumour that Bayern Munich are interested in McTominay. Be crazy, isn't it, that we don't really rate him, and then suddenly he goes to Bayern Munich and becomes a great player, and we say, "Oh, see, we're missing a bit here." Anyway, looks like McTominay's coming on at some point. It's 66 minutes gone, not long to go in the game. 3-1 down. We need to get a goal very soon if we're going to get back into this. Why not Hannibal, says Jeff. Hannibal came on the other day, had a great cameo and scored a goal, didn't he? Hannibal's on the bench today. Pelestri, Good learning game. I'm glad he's played because he's going to get good experience from this, and he's one for the future. He's done his job pretty well. Good call, UK. Here we go. So he's Bayern Munich outside the box. There's a shot, got deflected. It's going out for a corner, maybe. No, it's saved by Dalot. And he's looking for options. He's got one from Ericsson. He dinks it out. And the ball is gone out for a throw to Man United. Now we're going to make the sub. I know I might be behind you guys, but it's going to be a sub here. It looks like McTominay's coming on for, who is it? Number 14, Ericsson. Yeah. So McTominay's going to give us a bit more eggs. He's not a chicken. He's going to give a bit more legs for sure, and physicality and running power. But when it comes to sort of the technical aspect and dictating the play, like our man Ericsson, I don't think he can offer that. But here he goes, straight in the tackle, and we pick up the pieces. Here we go, Holland. Poor ball, really. Oh, it was a good opportunity. We had runners. So here's Bayern trying to play out. We need to get back in shape, first of all. And it all came from McTominay making the tackle. He's pushing on. He's doing the work. Now he needs to get back. There's Rashford out in the... Yep, good pass. Playing 1-2s. And we keep possession in their half. Well done. This is good. This is good, United. Played back to the centre-back, which is Lindelof. To the right-back here. Dalot looking for options. Bruno's telling him to pass home, but he plays it out to the right to Palestri, gets it back again just inside our half, and plays it home. Nothing on, so we start again. Here's Lindelof. Plays it wide to Martinez. He's got his head up. Can he dink a pass in between the lines? Little Cruyff turn by Holland. Can't get much for there. And it's too much tight spaces. Couldn't really work anything there. And now they've got a sort of transition here with Musiala. We need to get goal side of him. Here's Sane on the left. He's holding it up, looking for options. And now they have the ball in our half. Yeah, I don't see Bayern Munich being the great side. Like Halftime was saying, they're not at their complete best. It's not to say, I think they're beatable. We get them at Old Trafford. I think if we need a win, it would be the last game of the group stage, I imagine. But I think they are beatable. We can get a win there. At Old Trafford, here's Kim. Dinks the ball over. It's cut out there by Lindelof. Here's Casemiro. His head up. Plays it into feet for Martinez. Bruno comes, collects the ball and plays out wide to Reguilon. Gets his head down and starts driving. It gives it to Rashford, who could feel the big presence of the centre-back coming towards him and knows he's going to get muscled out of it and doesn't even get a touch on the ball. He's controlled that really well, this French centre-back, big and strong and fast. Yeah, and it's true, in the World Cup, when we played England, he didn't have the best of games. I think from that, he's got a reputation. But not everyone in England watches European football too much. He's a good player. You have to give him credit. Here's Sane out on the left. Got an overlap by Davis. Plays it into Musiala. Drives now. Plays a little 1-2 of Kane. Nothing on, so it goes out wide. Here's the cross here to the back post. And, Onana should have claimed that, but it's cleared. And once again, they're popping it around and they go home. Good play from Bayern Munich. Here we go. UK Australian saying Man United conceded 3+ goals in 3 consecutive games for the first time since 1978. That's not the sort of stats you want to be hearing, but yeah. Damn, that's not good. That was Brighton, Arsenal, and now Bayern Munich. Since 1978, man. Wow. It's raining where I am, guys. Is it raining where you are? It feels like I've got a black cloud over me in my living room as well, the way we're losing this game. And once again, it's not a non-winnable game. If Bayern Munich were that good, well, I'll say, okay, there's no way you can beat them. I'd understand, but I do think we create chances. I do think we're giving away soft goals. So I'm trying to be positive here and say, yeah, it's not over, man. If we keep trying our best, we keep trying to, proceed with what the manager wants and get people on side, and create chances. And now we've got a goal scorer. Oh, unfortunately, Reguilon, he's had a good game, gives the ball away there. It looks like Tuchemende, Montin, what's his name, is coming on. He's a big striker, maybe for Harry Kane. Maybe they think the game's over. It's Tuchemende. Yes, I'm pronouncing his name. It's not raining here in Birmingham, says Vincent, but it was earlier. But I get what you mean about the dark cloud over you. Yeah, boy. Feels like that at the moment as a Man United fan. It's not just that, it's like rival fans, banter and all that kind of thing. It's not very good. I want to say Bayern Munich are still really good though, says Emma. Yeah, they are good, but I'm not saying I've seen sides in the past that have been outstanding, you know, and I don't see them outstanding. We've kind of like, you can see if we were to get slightly better and be as consistent, we would be in a better place right now. I want to say big up to Kuda M. How you doing? Says Casemiro is trash. She got Casemiro and trash can sign. Here we go. Here's McTominay. Yeah, Casemiro's not really stood out today. He's not had the best performance, has he? He's had a good season last season. Showed his experience, but at the moment, I mean, we need. Yeah, it's not what we need. I just think hopefully we have to stick with him, and hopefully he'll get better. Pissing down, says Andy Long, has been since this afternoon. Yeah, it's been light rain all day here. I'm in West London, and now, but at the moment, it's really coming down hard. There's a switch of play here. It's Coman out on the right. He plays it, cut back, edge of the box here for Sane, squares it, but it goes to nothing, and we get a throw in. So Musiala, maybe he's coming off. He's looking to the bench. Musiala's played really well. I have to give the guy credit. He's a young guy, linked to the attack and defense. He's getting around and applause him. What a talent. What a talent. Man United have more statements, 5, than victories this year, 2. Take this loss back to the Premier League and put at least 3 past Burnley. Yeah, we hope so. Kuda saying, I still think we'll be fine this season. Big up, Kuda. I do too. Have you seen enough, Kuda, to sort of suggest that we can create chances? We can, if we, finish our chances, we could be doing all right. Just lackadaisical goals, goalkeeper, switching off with the second goal, and the third goal was a penalty. What can you do about that? But overall, I'm not completely down about it. I think I've seen enough to say we're going to be. There's room for improvement. This game's making me really depressed. There's a big difference between D and in. It's depressed. Yes, I'm impressed though. I'm impressed. I think there's more to come. Hopefully, his runners here. I think it's out wide here for Coman. He's got a guy outside him, plays it inside, looks for a return, and we actually sweep that out. And they pick up the pieces again. Rashford's looking a bit lethargic, I think. I would take him off and bring on Garnacho, to be honest. I think no point, trying to force the game now with 15 minutes to go. Get these guys rested. Take off Haaland now, says Mr. B. So that's one. He's thinking maybe Martial come on, rest up Haaland, wrap it in cotton wool. Good advice, Mr. B. I like that. Fine, as in avoid relegation, says Big T. Bring on the waste man. Who's the waste man? Who's the waste man? Who could he be talking about on our bench? Is it Evans or McTominay? McTominay's on, so I don't know who you're talking about. All right, here we go. The right back's gone through, cut back, and a great saving challenge there from Lindelof, I think it was, or Dalot. It was Dalot. They cut back again. It's still got the ball, dink it in, and it's cleared by Casemiro. Bayern still probing. They still got the ball. Okay. Emma's saying here, which is when our injuries are back, we have more choice about what to do. It would be nice. Don't want our number one shining light not available for 6.0 against Burnley, says Mr. B. The injuries are hurting us, especially Varane, says Kuda. Everyone say hi to Kuda. Welcome to the Man United agenda. I've seen you before, but it's nice to see you back. Bill Badger saying put the kids on and let them give some legs and run them for the last 15 minutes. Excuse me, got the hiccups. Martial is the waste man. Okay. Thanks, Mr. B. I wasn't sure. I was going through Is it him? Him could be any one of the other guys on the bench. Here they go. He's Kane out on the left-hand side. Tries a shot. It's blocked, and we pick up the pieces. No, they got the ball, and it's shot, and it's a good save from outside the box. Just outside the box, there's a shot there, and Onana's made a good save. You have to give him credit for that. It was, on target, and Onana's palmed it away. It was Chuchamonin, the Cameroon guy. We were linked with him a couple of years ago. He shot, and good save there by the keeper. No, we need a goal scorer to give us our travelling funds. Complimentary. Go for not travelling. Vincent, you're doing it again. Good save from Onana. Big up, Kuda. Waste, as in garbage. He wants Maguire on. Maguire's injured. Cross here, corner, and it's cleared for Man United, but it's gone straight to Bayern Munich. And they're looking for another probing situation here. It's gone out wide to the right. He's played wide with Chuchamontin. He's big strapping lad, isn't he? He's giving Reguilon the run around. That should have gone out, maybe. No. Played out here to centre midfield for Bayern Munich and gone out wide to Davis, who plays it into feet for Sane. He gets eaten up, but he's strong enough to get the ball back off Dalot, and now he's driving in the field, plays a nuts pass, and he's got it again. And here we're in on goal, and it's a lovely save there. Should have saved that, but it was a good save from Coman. They're really trying to work it, Bayern Munich. Frustrating thing is we are the better team. Just stupid goals we're conceding. I do agree. Don't forget that, guys. We might look at the scoreline, but we have every game this season. I think they've been winnable. You might think that's a reach, but I do think watching the games, we've watched all the games this season, and this one as well. I mean, the way we've played, we've done okay, and we've created chances. Oh, come on, get out your feet. It gets munched there from McTominay does. Now they're breaking with the centre back. He's driving forward. He's going to play in the man on the right. Coman cuts inside, squares it, little cut back, and that's what we needed earlier. Bruno, the midfielder, coming back and helping out. That's what we need. Good work, Bruno. Well done. I've got 20 mates sort of gone on this game tonight. I really feel for them. No effort for the team again. I think we're up against it against a good team. So as Mr. B wanted, the waste man is on. I'm not going to call him waste man, but it's Martial for the striker, Holland. He's done well. He scored a goal. I think those are good subs from Eric Ten Hag. So Garnacho's come on for Palestri and Martial's come on as well. Arsenal winning 4-0. Don't care. They're playing PSV. Palestri's got 80 minutes, and that wasn't a bad. Good for his Champions League debut. Yeah, very good. I agree. Good to see Palestri get a run out. Good experience for him. Now we got Garnacho on. So Garnacho will probably play off the right, maybe. And then we've got Martial down the middle. Oh, it looks like Rashford's gone to the right. He's had to track Davis, clearly. So 10 minutes to go, guys. We're 3-1 down. Bit frustrating because they've been cheap goals. And we've kind of resisted them. I know they've hit the post, but you expect that playing away against Bayern Munich. But I mean, two of the goals, the penalty was soft, and the other goal, stupid nuts there by Rashford. He's trying to get forward, but Afonso, is too fast. That's what you call pace, elite pace. Alfonso. And he defended well to get back. We were using his pace. So Garnacho, Kuda saying, pinch the ball there, but can't get it. It was Martial. So Garnacho will be playing off the left. Can we get a goal and make this tight at the end? Onana doing better this half, says Kuda. I support Onana too. He's done okay. Just unfortunate about the error. Shows character to come back and not get your head down. He was gutted by that, wasn't he? Martial bending his run to stop them from playing out. I mean, Martial is always very lethargic, it seems, with his facials, but I don't think we should go by that, you know. I think he does a good job for us when he's fit. So it's well deep now. Here's Bayern Munich. just outside the box. Chuchumend's got Sane out on the left here, squares it. Chuchumendin cuts back. Lovely. Oh, could have gone under the keeper there. Good save by Onana. So Chuchumendin went to shoot with his right, chopped inside to his left foot and shot from just outside the box. And Onana went down and saved that. It was Casemiro went to ground there. Good save. You're supposed to save those like you should have in the first half. Again, Bayern Munich probing, but we get it out here. It's Reguilon and it's Martinez, sorry. Here's Casemiro, dinks it out wide to Rashford. First touch is decent. He doesn't want to run it. Alfonso whips it across and back post is Garnacho. He's gritting his teeth because he thinks he could have done better. So this time Rashford has got a head up, whips in across rather than drives at the player. And Garnacho gets in the end of it in front of the defender, but she can't direct it. Well done, United. That's Casemiro whipped the ball out there wide for that break. Question here from UK Strange. Erik ten Hag not taking Rashford off shows me he has no guts. Top off an absolute awful night for United. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, surely. I agree with not subbing Rashford, says Kuda. And who are you bringing off for Rashford? I would have thought that Garnacho would have come on for Rashford and then kept on Pellistri maybe, but the manager knows best. I mean, it's easy for us to say from our armchairs and that, but we don't know. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe someone's tired, someone's pulled something, or got a little knock. But here's Sane out wide. Delo's done all right with him. At least Delo's got athletic enough to go with these guys. It's just they're just popping it around now. You see the Bayern flags going around. There's probably a lot of noise in the stadium. They're happy with this result if it remains 3-1. They're popping it around the back. I agree with not subbing Rashford. So that was from Kuda. Emma's saying here, UK Strange, we've got 3 players on the bench. We have no choice to keep him on. And he's like our only moments player. We need to keep him on. Talking about Rashford. So it's Martial, Rashford, and Garnacho. We've got in top midfield Bruno, McTominay, and Casemiro. And it's the same back four as we started with Dalot, Lindelof, Martinez, and switch of play here by Bayern is Sane driving now. Rashford's getting back, and a lovely sliding tackle by Casemiro slows it up. That's the intensity we need. And you're right, Demas. Yeah, Demas is a good boy, aren't you? Demas is a good boy. You just seen nothing but bad times with Man United, haven't you, in your lifetime? You're only a little boy. You're only a baby. Come on. Stay here. All right, so we get a foul deep in the half. There's no urgency, says Big T. We have no gears, errors, and goals aside. We have tried hard enough. Have we tried hard enough? He's asking the question. That's a penalty. That penalty hurt us, says Kuda. Yeah, it certainly did. Especially minutes after. It's like Arsenal. We scored against Arsenal to go 1-0 up, and then 30 seconds later, they've scored. Same applies here. I mean, we scored a goal. We're back in the game at 2-1, and then they gave away the penalty. But I think, yeah, it's just unfortunate, isn't it? All right, here's Rashford out on the right, plays into the runner, which is Dalot. Tries a cut back, but it doesn't come off, and it's cleared by Bayern Munich, and they get the return. Big, strong play there by Lindelof against a big, strong player like, I say his name again, Chuchumendin. So Bayern are making subs here. It looks like Muller's coming on and Sane's coming off. Matthias Till for Sane. He's a winger, young guy, fresh-faced. I haven't seen him play before. And Kane's coming off for Muller. Kane's already scored a penalty. But apart from that, he got an assist as well with Sane. Sane played the ball into him. Kane popped it back and scored under the keeper. Dave Sexton was our manager the last time we conceded 3 goals or more, exactly in 1978. It's a long time ago, guys. Okay. I'm seeing something in the comments that I'm not going to read out yet. I'm just going to watch the game. Here we go. I like this, Kuda. Come on, United. So 87 minutes gone, and that's a great recovery challenge there by Delo, played into the channel by Rashford for Martial. He holds it up pretty well. Oh, cuts back, beats the defender and cuts inside. Rashford at the edge of the box, squares it. Here's Garnacho. Played out wide, maybe. No. Rashford into Casemiro. And it's clear, scored. He scored. Casemiro drives into the box and scores. Well done. Get that ball and get back to the half. 3-2. So, guys, everyone who's been negative about Man United, look, we scored 2 goals. Things could have been so much different. If we've, think about the penalty now. You talk about you have to weigh the whole game up. It's a nice little interchange here. Rashford dinks it round the corner to Casemiro, and he kind of fluffs it. His first touch is pretty good. Tries to fluff the shot, but then he's on the ground and toes it into the corner of the net. But this is Casemiro. He does get time his runs. He does get into the box, and he's always got a goal in him. That's good. That's good. That's what we want to see. Game on. Come on, guys. Have we got anything left? 88 minutes gone. How many minutes of extra time will there be? Are we going to see another 99 with extra time goal against Bayern Munich? This time to save us from going down to defeat in the first group stage in the Champions League. And we give the ball away to throw in our half on the left-hand side, taken quickly by Bayern. They're going to look to sort of run time out here. And it's our throw-in. Well done. Good pressure there. Come on, United. Come on. I want to see us go for a third now. A draw opens up the group for sure. We are playing ball now, says Kula. Yes, lovely to see this. Lovely to see this. It sort of shows a bit of character. This is what you want to see, don't you? Come on, United. 2 goals away against Bayern Munich, and in a game where we've been a bit unfortunate. Penalty, the ball went under the keeper. Lovely play here. Lovely play. Oh, nice, nice. It's out wide. Garnacho, is that a foul? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Referee. Talk to ref. So we're out wide with Garnacho and Martial. They both get taken down or taken out. Martial done well there to roll the play. And Martial done well in the minutes he's come on. He's actually sort of kind of helped out with the first goal that Casemiro scored. So referee's given the first foul. We've got a free kick here. It looks like it's going to be maybe, who is that? Bruno? Yeah, it's going to be Bruno whipping it in from the left-hand side. So he's going to curl it into goal. Surely we've got to go for this, man. Close your eyes, make that run. I would aim it to the back post, to be honest. Nice and deep. Back post is cleared. Second ball, hung up in the air. Head tennis here. Martial gets beat. Still pumped up in the air. And looks like they're going to get there first. Is that a foul? They come away with the ball. Big, strong Cameroonian. And he's played it out wide, but it's cut out. Well done, Lindelof. And we pick up the ball here. Come on, United. Bruno plays it out, but it's a poor pass. It's cut out by the fullback. And now he's played it down the channel. This is the new youngster who's come on the pitch. He squares it. And it's hit the post by Müller. Wow. Wow. Here we go. Bayern Munich. That's poor pass by Bruno. I think he should have put his foot on the ball. Dinked over. And they've scored. The players just come on the pitch. He was a runner from midfield, so they dinked the ball over from the half space. He's run onto it, touched it down in the box, and just pinged it into the roof of the net. It's 4-2. Once again, Big T saying here we were conceded just after scoring. Again, this happened. Again, it happened against Arsenal, and it's happened twice today. Matthias Tell, remember that name? That was a good goal from him. I mean, when you got runners like that late in the game, who's going to run into the box from that half space, dinked in to the box. That was more central, wasn't really half space, more central, dinked in, had time to bring it down and bury it. Lindelof, unlucky, couldn't get there quick enough. Just controlled it on his knee and just buried it into the top of the net. Here we go. Big up bath time.
Oh, hello. How is everyone?
Did you want to come on or not?
Yeah, I'll come on.
You've
got to front up, haven't you? And I'm not leaving you to sit here by yourself.
Well, we're 4-2 down now. I think there's only a few minutes left, isn't there? So I don't. You're probably ahead of me, but yeah, I mean, I'm quite. That was 4 minutes of extra time, so I've only got a minute left or so. So yeah, I mean, overall, when you analyse the game, I think we've been a bit unfortunate with the goals that we conceded. I'd say 2 of them, with the penalty and the goal that went under Onana, could have been prevented.
Has
Um,
Jeff talked about the penalty as the only
uh,
qualified person to?
he's saying here is disturbing. Jeff, what do you think about the penalty? Is that right to give a penalty when he's so close to the man? We need a goalkeeper, says Black Bolt. Onana has more leaks than the Titanic, says Vincent. I'll give the guy a break. Come on,
He
guys.
did all right after
Yeah.
he performed all right after his error, and that's all you can really ask for. But it's very annoying.
Have you finished? Have you
No,
game?
I just stopped watching.
Okay.
Like
Well,
after that Tell goal.
yeah. Oh dear. I think this happens, doesn't it? When you're trying to push forward and then you suddenly concede because you're trying to force things. Bruno gave the ball away earlier on in that phase, and when he could have just slowed it down a little bit. But yeah, it looks like there's only seconds left from my end. 4-3, someone's saying in the comments. Surely not, Matthew Bassett. We've got a free kick here because Garnacho's brought down the edge of the box. So it's going to be Bruno again with another free kick. This time it's just outside the penalty area on the right-hand side, on our left-hand side, in their right-back position. But we've got an opportunity to whip the ball in here. And it's 4-2 at the moment. So it looks like Bayern Munich have camped everyone within the width of the goal. And it's whipped in and scored from Bruno. I don't think he got a touch there, but Bruno's just whipped that in from the angle into a packed penalty area. And it's 4-2, 4-3. 4-3 to Man United.
How much longer is there?
Must be seconds. All right, maybe, I don't know, someone's got a touch there. Bruno's whipped it in low. Oh, it's got to come off Casemiro's shoulder. They're not going to call handball for that one, no?
Big up that pudding.
He's got 2 now. Mr. Champions League, Casemiro. It's the Casemiro goal. So Bruno got the assist there. There's 4-3. Yes, no pen. This is from Jeff, by the way, talking about the penalty. Yes, no pen, but by the new rule, it was on the shirt sleeve and shoulder, so shouldn't have been a pen as he wasn't trying to make himself bigger. I thought, when I saw it initially, I thought it hit his shoulder, but then when I saw it slowed down, I thought it hit his hand first initially. Checking the goal here.
It counted.
Okay, good. 4-3, guys. It's not as bad. Okay, it's full time now, so we can just switch off. Half time. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We are going to do the reaction show right now, right live, here and now, while it's fresh in our minds. And let's go into this. We just lost 4-3 to Bayern Munich, away from home. I'm not too disappointed. I can see there's a few positives there. I'm not always trying to be the positive guy or whatever, but I do think where we're at and coming here and losing by a single goal where we could have scored more. We had opportunities in the first half, and the goals that we conceded were a bit lax and lame. I think it's not a bad result at the end of the day, and I think we should be sort of encouraged by that, especially considering injuries and the players out as well. I think the boys done well. Bath time, you've watched the game, you've analysed it, you gave a great observation of what you saw in the first half. Second half, and summarise about the result as well, please.
I mean, it's very disappointing that Onana conceded a cheap goal and we lost by 1 goal. One thing I did like is that all our goals were scrappy, and we're going to need scrappy goals now. I'm not particularly happy with the performance. I was very disappointed that Ten Hag did not take Højlund off earlier. He was dead on his feet from 60 minutes on. That's nothing about him. He doesn't have the fitness yet. But when Martial came on just before, we got a free kick for a foul on Garnacho or something, and Martial was the only man that was able to beat Upamecano. And I'd love to have seen him come on earlier because Upamecano ate everyone alive today. what a player that man is. I know a lot of people laugh at him, but that was a hell of a performance from him. I was disappointed that in the second half no one really carried the fight. That's the first thing that stood out to me. Is we had Reggie on in the first half, but he faded badly in the second half, and we saw that he's not that great at defending 1v1 situations. He was getting muscled through and players running him over and stuff, and that's a concern. I didn't like Martinez, like losing his rag with Kane. That's just you just got to be in control of yourself. And the Tell goal, like you could have driven a truck through the space that was in in our defence then. But in terms of positives, we saw Martial and McTominay combine for a good bit of pressing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is because Bayern had switched off, but that was good. Had Højlund scoring goals. Palestri looks a bit too young to me. He's a bit too green. Like if he'd gambled a bit more, he could have had 2 goals tonight, maybe 3. But I mean, it's not. It doesn't feel like an embarrassment, which is a plus. But conceding 4 goals shouldn't be happening. So I'm not happy, and I'm really concerned about Lindelof and Martinez. They need someone else in there with them. This is why I wanted Casemiro to play centre back.
Harry!
He's injured, Omondi.
But if he was fit, I think, look, we can complain about... if it was Harry Maguire playing today and we conceded 4 goals, we conceded 3, we conceded 3 today, game before, there would be an inquest into why is he playing. No one's saying that about Martinez or Lindelof. Just saying. I've got a comment here I like from Big T saying, we've not had one full performance all season, meaning we played full 90 minutes, as the manager was saying the other day. We had moments in this game where we played pretty decent, but he wants the full performance over 90 minutes to get results.
Yeah, I think a large part of that is that we are playing a high line and we're playing out from the back, and that involves a hell of a lot of running when you play out from the back. Like your midfield have to run, your left back has to support your centre back and then get ahead of the line of pressure. It's really athletically intense, and I think that our strength and conditioning, or whatever it is clearly not good enough to prepare the players properly for this standard of football. So maybe we should be looking at someone like Real Madrid, who will play a mid-block for the majority of their matches and then kind of explode. They're gradually building towards a more modern football system with the players that they're signing. And maybe that's the way we go, because we're getting to a point now where performances don't even matter. We've got to pick up points.
Yeah, certainly.
And that's why I'm happy about scrappy goals. Like Casemiro's one on the floor, scrappy. Højlund's one, scrappy. And we've really got to go back to fundamentals and nothing else now. I don't want to see a high press anymore. I want to see mid blocks and low blocks until we sort of get more confidence back, because we're going to have to play our way into form. And I don't think the players have the fitness or have had the coaching in order to be able to play this style of football.
It's been a year over year that the manager's been there trying to get the players on side to be playing this way. But now you're saying you want to sort of drop it off a little bit, just take a step back and to take 2 steps forwards, maybe. Matthew Bassett saying here we could have capitulated quite easily. We were 3-1 down at one point, weren't we? It could have gone really bad where we've conceded a lot of goals. So
they hit the post twice.
That's true. Can't expect that. Banter FC, how you doing? He said Onana man strikes again. So that's going to be a headline, isn't it, about the goal that he conceded. Onana's mistake, embarrassing, says Big T. Conceding just after scoring again, embarrassing. We can jazz things up and look for positives, but they equate to nothing from Big T. Big up to Arsenal fan Silver. Fox, how you doing? He's obviously delighted right now. They've had a good result. DM Vlog saying here, Ericsson, I always knew we would have issues. He doesn't have the legs anymore. That's from DM Vlogs. Commiserations, says Eddie for Waffle. Things look so drab right now. Ten Hag needs to stop tinkering the formation and drill one. The diamond formation, even though it had only had 15 minutes of promise last week, could develop. That's from Eddie Football Waffle. David Sarr saying the manager's lost the plot. Rashford could get past makeshift left back. It was right back. He played 90 minutes, 10 minutes of Garnacho on the same left, and he got a yellow card. I think that's the Garnacho coming on late again. Everyone's got different views, haven't they? DM Vlogs is saying here, hopefully Mount can start on Saturday, as well as start Garnacho on Saturday with Rashford and Haaland. 25 likes, thank you. Let's try and up the likes if we can. And the Big T saying here, 1 year, 2 year transfer window. So 1 year, 2 transfer windows, and we can't play the way the manager wants. And more importantly, we don't have an identity.
I kind of agree with Big T there that, like, we've mentioned this before, but you look at Big Ange and even Poch at Chelsea, and you can see that there's a style of play. One is more effective than the other, and things like that. But at United, the players are not working hard enough off the ball in second and third phase play. They're not creating diagonals. They're not making support angles, and like, we've got quality in the team. Like, there's no doubt that, like, they're all pretty good, but the blend and the mix and the tactics, none of it seems to be sticking at the moment. And we're not like UEFA coaches, we're not like top level managers or anything, but Ten Hag I feel he's got to do something, and I don't know if that is stick or twist.
The manager was saying in bath time, he said in an interview this week that he's happy with the way we're progressing. Just as the comment said earlier, he wants a full 90 minutes of concentration and energy to get the results.
But what if the players just can't do that? This system is physically taxing. Like, what if the fitness just isn't there to play it? What are we going to do? We're going to keep doing this? Like, we need... What I think we need is a bit of, like, game management with our fitness, where the team goes off a cliff after 60 minutes. Yeah. We've seen a pattern this season. We're good for 20 minutes, and then about literally 20, 25 minutes, we start conceding goals or giving up chances, and sometimes we're even 2-0 behind. But maybe what we need to do is just sort of, like, play in blocks and pick our moments. And then go from there, because you can't really build your fitness up during a season as a team.
I do agree with you there. I think that's the way to go about it, because, like, you're right, it's clear that we are sort of dropping off in games. So game management would mean we start well, as we do. We seem to start well on the front foot, and then when we are getting tired, or after 25 minutes today they scored, then we could maybe sort of be a bit more compact and sort of stop doing the things that are making us tired. In a way, we have a full 11 players injured, says DM Vlogs. The only issue with us not having a style of play is that some players don't listen at all. Otherwise, we would have a style. But when all the players come, we will have style. So a lot of style talk there. Big up DM Vlogs. He's donated $1.99, and he said to say the lone player has been the best. That shows us where we're at. So the lone player being regular, he's come in and saying he's the best player today. Bruno Fernandes not the same as last season, says Zoe. Big T saying here, for Ten Hag to be successful with a squad, he will have to change everything he is. We need to change. We need a manager who excels playing to our players' strengths, but good luck finding what they are. Emma saying here, we have to persist with something if we wanted to stick. Last season, people were mad about not playing Ten Hag's way, and now you're annoyed when we're trying it. You see what I'm saying? So you can see where it's a fair argument they're making there. I don't think we should twist. I think we should stick.
I agree. I think that we should stick, but in a sensible way. Like, I'm not annoyed that we're trying to play Ten Hag system. One of the good things I think at the moment is that these players don't appear to be throwing him under the bus. It would be very, very easy to do it at the moment. But there has to be huge adjustments to how we play, because we are lacking fitness, right? It's like lacking an arm or something. Like, you have to deal with it, and you need to sort of play around it. You need to soup your car up, and all these sort of things. Like, you've got to get a Swiss Army knife for your cutlery. But it's not like, no one is, I think, annoyed with, like, Ten Hag's style of football. It's that we're nowhere near the athletic or technical capacity to play it at the moment. So the question is, what is the best way to manage that situation? And for me, it's that we play it in spurts. Like
Right.
we have to look. Martinez was really really good last season because he was playing a lot deeper. He was a box defender and he was breaking lines with his passing. We haven't seen anything approaching that level this season. We've seen him struggling in wide areas. We haven't seen him like breaking lines or progressing up the pitch. We're not really playing to his strengths. So what do you do? For me, I think that you play 70% of the game as you did last year, and 30% or 40% as we want to play, and you build from there. Because unfortunately, despite Ten Hag having a trophy and stuff like that, it's a
Yeah.
results business, and there's a takeover coming, and we need points on the table.
Yeah. I just want to read out this another 4.99 from DM Vlogs. Save your money, man. There's a recession out here. But thank you so much. He's saying, do you guys think in January we need a right winger signing as well, uh, as we get ownership issues solved by January? So right winger, he's saying, is a key position. We can answer that because you've paid for that. You get an answer from Bath time on this one.
You get an answer regardless of if you pay or not. That's extremely generous, DM
Well, we
Vlogs, but
definitely get an answer
not
if you are
necessary.
paying.
I think a right wing signing will be a massive priority. I don't know if you heard what Sancho was up to tonight, but 5 minutes before kickoff, he was streaming FIFA 23.
You're joking.
Nope. He was playing computer games before the lads were about to play.
That's come
And
out on Twitter or something, is it?
yeah,
Oh God, shameful.
I mean, what are you doing? Because right, you got an issue with the manager, but now you got an issue with everyone. But yes, I think you're right, DN Vlogs. I think that a right wing signing has to be a priority because Palestri is a good player. He's not ready, and we're probably gonna have McTominay or like Delo out in those positions. So I think a right wing is absolutely crucial. And I mean, I know we're all disappointed in what we saw tonight, and it's another gut punch. But has anyone in chat seen anything that they liked tonight? Seen any progress? Did they see anything that makes you think we can go to Turf Moor and beat up someone who I respect a lot and is a really nice guy, but I hate him, Vincent Kompany?
Good question, guys. Make sure you start typing. What are the positives for today? Before you do, I'm going to go through some comments. Mourinho would win the league with the squad we have, says Big T. That's countered by UK Stranger. Nobody would win the league with this squad. That's UK Stranger disagrees. I think it's time we bring Sancho back. I don't know if you heard what Bath Time just dropped about the FIFA thing, which is really disrespectful. Emma saying here last season he's set up to suit the squad, and now he's trying to get them to suit him. Just have to rough it out sometimes. I'm with Emma on that. Zoe Media House saying our midfield, Bruno, Ericsson, Casemiro hasn't worked like last season, and Bruno is at fault. I don't know. I think Bruno's a good player.
I think Bruno's done all right, and I think he did all right tonight. To be honest, I understand that there's always going to be issues with Bruno because he's frustrating, but I like the way he dealt with Martinez as club captain. And he didn't give up the fight. He still runs. He never gets injured. I think that that Bruno always gives you the basics that you demand in a football match. And
but I think people want to see something wonderful. And against there's a tag now that he doesn't play well against big games or big opponents. I think he's played all right tonight with what he's done. He hasn't done anything majorly wrong. He's got an assist.
yeah,
He's run his heart out. Like you said, he doesn't get injured. Anyway, that's for another day. Ericsson and Casemiro both need replacing, says UK Strange. You guys are the best. No, you are the best, DM Vlogs. Thank you so much for the contribution. I really do appreciate that. Vincent saying here it's okay saying that Bath time, but looks like they ain't no taking over coming. We are doomed. So it's all doomed. But don't worry about the money. Thank you, though. We do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Emma saying here, you think the Glazers are going to be gone by January. Optimistic much. Sancho out, says UK Strange. He's vexed about the FIFA thing. I'm vexed about that too. Sorry, Sancho was on FIFA clubs on YouTube before kickoff. That's repeated from UK Strange. Great game. Would have won 3-2 with De Gea in goal, says Jeff. In the next 12 to 18 months, Erik ten Hag needs to replace Bruno, Eriksen, and Casemiro. All will be over 30. Nothing I liked. So you asked the question there, bath time. UK Strange didn't see any positives today. I did. Big T saying here he's trying to force his way out after the manager has made it clear he won't feature. He is young enough to go somewhere else and have a good career. That's talking about Sancho, most definitely. Vincent saying here, no, not really, pal. It was Brighton all over again, so nothing positive. Emma saying, yes, we seemed much more connected and we scored 3 goals. 3, she said, repeating that. I want to say hi to RT. It's your birthday coming up as well. You're having a big birthday bash. Big up to you, man. And big up to Cop Talk TV. Go and check them out. I know we're a Man United channel, but they're our sister channel on this platform. We do work, got a good relationship with them. And they beat us in the friendly game we had with them. We got a return game in May next year. So, RT, make sure you get fit and don't get dragged off after 5 minutes like you did last time. And Zoe saying here, why does Bruno Fernandes always escape criticism? All right, so Zoe put it out there earlier. She said that Bruno Fernandes said something negative about him. We both kind of disagreed a little bit. But why does he always escape criticism? I thought he gets a lot. He's got a lot on his shoulders.
He does.
Now. Yeah.
I think that this is... I appreciate that Zoe might be angry with the result and Bruno's performance and all these things, but it's... Bruno, Rashford, Maguire and McTominay are criticised far more than anyone else in that team. And I know Casemiro got 2 goals tonight, but he did not play well. And Eriksen did not play well. And I thought Bruno was all right. Not great performance, but like a 6 out of 10.
Just funny, just going back to our article, Lee, he's saying he got 12 minutes in that game. I thought you were there and you were gone. I was looking to compete against you. But yeah, hopefully you get yourself stretched and ready for the next return game, which will be war. Trust me. Obviously, the Bruno criticism thing here from Zoe. I think we can beat Burnley if Erik ten Hag doesn't play Eriksen and starts Mount as well. Hopefully, Varane comes back because he's our best centre back. Ahmad will come back as well, says DM Vlogs. Someone who hasn't featured yet, but he done well in pre-season. Please, panel, stop saying Bruno's been all right. Please speak honest. Bruno's been shocking all season. All right, can I just address this one? Maybe use well, Buffett. I'm going to say this. Bruno, for me, is one of our shining lights as a footballer. I like what he does. I think he's a talented footballer. You saw what he did for Portugal. He's running the show. I think he plays really well. If you play to his strengths, he can create goals. He scores goals. He's positive. He's always got his head up. He's looking for things. Today, he's not got his head down. He's always trying to help us win the game. I think he's a good captain. He's the best captain we've got with the players available to us, maybe. We've seen everyone's last season talk about Martinez being the man. He's having a poor season right now. If Bruno is playing the way Martinez is playing right now, God forbid what he'd be going through right now. I think Bruno's performances are up to scratch. I'm not looking at him. There's other players like Rashford, Martinez, other players in the pit who are not standing up. Bruno is for me. So there's nothing against you, Zoe. I respect you, you know that. But I just think I'm not going to criticise him. He'd be one of the last players I would even turn to sort of say he's not playing or performing well. I like him as a player. I like his attitude as well. And I think he's one of the players who will take us forward. Barthan, do you want to address this before we move on?
Yeah, I have a lot of issues with Bruno. The way he plays football and the way the team relies on him to create everything. But Bruno Fernandes is a Manchester United footballer. He gives everything for the club. He's loyal to his managers, never throws anyone under the bus. He wants the best for the club, and I think he's probably our best player. And I don't appreciate sort of it being directly implied that we are lying about what we think about Bruno. We always tell you the truth on this channel. Okay,
so it's a tough one, isn't it? Because everyone sees things differently regarding things. So we do look for a scapegoat, and like Sancho. And I think when you're the captain, people look to you and say, "Well, what are you doing? When are you going to step up for us?" you know. And at Man United Football Club, you are always going to be under that spotlight, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're going through a rough time at the moment, and all players are being analysed. DM Vlogs is saying here we need 10 points in the next 4 games, other than Bayern, so we can qualify. No progress, but like Bath Time said, scrappy goals, replaced Casemiro, and we were 2 less goals. Yeah. So Casemiro, obviously, we criticise him. He stepped up today with 2 goals. Do you want to just
he should be playing further forwards. He's not. He doesn't have the ability to play like as a reliable number 6 for me. Like he was sleeping on the second goal. He was in a coma for most of the Brighton game. But one thing that is a positive is that even though there were scrappy goals, when like getting 3 at the Allianz Arena in Champions League isn't bad. Like if I said to you before the match we're going to score 3 goals against Bayern, you'd have had me sectioned. And I've been sectioned a few times, boys. So like that is something that sort of like fills me not with, I wouldn't say with overwhelming hope, but I wonder how far off we are from actually clicking, because you're right, we've got to go and get 10 points in the Champions League. We've got to smash up Burnley and things like that. And people might be complaining about the rub of the green from VAR decisions and stuff, but if Scott's got longer studs on tonight, he probably scores at one point. It is fine margins, but maybe, just maybe, if we can click and manage games better, we might not be as far off as everyone thinks. I'm not sure about that, but 3 goals in the Allianz Arena is impressive.
Half time for me, we're not that far off. I just think what it takes now is confidence and results. Winning helps, doesn't it? With that mentality,
yeah.
When you're in a team, when you're fighting. Apparently there was fighting the training ground. You got a bit. Maybe there's issues with Anthony, issues with Sancho. I don't know what the backlash will be from that from players as well today. But I think once you've got something to fight for, once you've got results, and you're winning, I think they will all come together. Because at the moment, when you're not winning, why am I making this run? Why is this happening again? You saw the faces. Oh God. Not again, not again. But if you start winning, you got more confidence. We can get this, guys. We believe in ourselves. And that's what happened in '99. We could see we were winning games that maybe we were out of at times. Look at Juve and that kind of thing, because the guys knew they've got the insurance to say, yeah, we've done this before. We can win again. So the winning mentality really helps. I think if we start winning games, going on a bit of a run, this will all be forgotten about, and we'll start to click. Wow. So I think we're not that far away.
Well, one thing I think Sancho's done us an enormous favour this evening doing what he's done, because anyone in the squad that was with him they will be furious at what he's done tonight. It could be the thing that unites that entire squad going forwards. Yeah. So big up Sancho, drop your PSN in chat and I'll school you on FIFA.
Big T saying here, do we as fans have to be more realistic and change our expectations as we are doing okay for a mid-table team? Is that where we are? The greatness is long gone. We can't return to it. We have to rebuild. Big T, thank you. Vincent saying here, and it's Dennis Violet's birthday today. Happy birthday, Dennis. I bet they never were told about the Busby Babes lost Tony's birthday. 58 is always, when we played Munich, it's always a reminder of what happened then.
We played Red Star Belgrade.
Yeah, but we landed in Munich, didn't we?
Yeah, you said we played them. It's very important
when
to
we play in.
Correct.
Yeah. I think, as I said at the start of the show, I think when we play against Munich, it always comes up about that accident that happened with the plane. UK Strange here. Bayern weren't that great tonight. On a good day, we wouldn't be scoring 3 goals against them. DM Vlogs is saying here, video just came up. Sancho scored on FIFA.
Did he pop the griddy?
Zoe Bruno is the only one who gives all and dies on the pitch for the badge. We discussed it earlier about Bruno. Everyone's got different views about him. I'm sure if Mr. B was on the panel or someone else, they would be maybe sort of disrespecting him as well. Who knows? Should Onana be given a game off to regroup for his own sanity, if not ours? No, I say no on that one. Amrabat debut against Burnley? ? Maybe if he's fit. I'm sorry, Jeff, I do not agree. This is Zoe Media House. Bruno actual stats in the Premier League in assists and goals is poor. Okay, that's Zoe. So she's still fighting her case. The fact that Bruno isn't drug tested often is kind of shocking, honestly. That man runs like he just got there. Very funny. I'd be interested to see the ratio of time spent on the ball leading to the goals for Bruno. I don't think it would be great. Zoe again saying the biggest issue in the team is Bruno Fernandes. I'm sorry, I can't agree. That's fine. I mean, look, you made your point. You summarised your point as well. Big up to Darren Tubbs. How you doing, Darren? Hope you're doing well. He said, boy, by the way, he's a Liverpool fan. He says, boy, and now you will lose to Burnley. So he's come here to mock. And,
He's got extraordinary curtains, hasn't he? I think my nan's got the same ones.
I'm looking at, yes, Darren, yes, you need to hide them away. I hope you're doing well, though, Darren. You're a good mate of mine. Big T saying here, Bruno makes a lot of fuss that leads to nothing. Being the best of a bad bunch doesn't make you good enough. So there's a bit of balance there for us. Vincent saying here, Nana has said we lost the game because of him, so he's taking it to heart. Did he leave the gloves at home because the gloves had a number 1 on them and thought he was a number 24? Darren Tubbs again saying, oh, no, fam, get him out of goal. You're in the swamp, Yabba. They call me Yabba. Yabba's my other name. People know me as Yabba on social media. It's my dog's name, actually. I got banned from social media. I came back with my dog's name to avoid being caught again. DM Vlog saying here, Nana just gave an interview and he said that he should be blamed for your loss. So that's good. Taking responsibility. Like, just a couple more before we finish up. Dave P. How you doing, Dave P? Everyone say hi to Dave in the comments as well. Find a way to stop teams having a free man on the edge of our box so easily is job number 1. That's happened a lot this season. After that, there's enough good signs of what is possible once most of the players are fit. I like this comment.
I like his profile picture.
Looks like he's in a forest.
No, that's The Last of Us, Omondi, which has it's a computer game, but it has a very good multiplayer.
You're Cousin Sancho about computer games. You're here like endorsing them.
Well, I think that yes, like it's not one or the other. Endorse computer games or don't endorse them. And what are you talking about? But what Dave's talking about is Zone 14 or just having someone on the D, and it's interesting that it's a real structural weakness in our team how much space we're giving up. Like Sane had enough time and space to do like a knuckleball from that kind of area tonight. I think we've got to start packing the midfield, like even if it's a 4-5-1 and Rashford and Palestri are starting deeper, but it's something that is time and time again we're getting like, I don't know if it's a system error or other teams are brilliant at it. They're just pulling us apart, and we've got to get like Casemiro's got to be the pudding that we all know he is, and just be there all the time.
You're a midfielder. We spoke about this the other day. I mean, the goal, I haven't watched it back in detail, but it's similar again to people who give time and space, as Dave D saying it, in our box to slot things home and make it look easy. It's the midfield's responsibility to get back.
Yeah. So when you're playing like in a double pivot, the weak side, which is the guy furthest from the ball, his job is to get on a diagonal with the 2 centre backs. So, like, if you can remember against Southampton last year, we were under a lot of pressure, and McTominay was in there basically playing as a third centre-back and protecting the sort of the edge of the box. Yeah. The strong side pivot, his job is to protect against cutbacks, and sort of block off that area so that when the cross goes in, it's easier. It's sort of behind the attackers and in front of the defenders. It's like easier to clear. And time and time again, we are seeing with Casemiro that he's like ahead of play or behind play from your whatever perspective. He's not blocking that cutback, and no one is like in with the centre backs, like protecting the edge, like making a little triangle to protect the edge of the box. It's really amateurish stuff.
Just going to run through the comments quickly. Harry Anana tonight says Man United, obviously referring to Harry Maguire and Calamity. Alex saying here, Bruno's been okay this season as we are playing actual crap. He still has the 4th highest expected XGI in the league, but yeah, Bruno is bad. Face palm emoji there. I'm known as Jabba after Jabba the Hutt, says Big T. This one's for you, Darren, Liverpool fan from Emma. How did your game go tonight? Oh, yeah, you play on Thursdays in the Wooden Spoon Cup. Bruno has a 0.60 goal assist average per game. So he has 45 goals and 33 assists in 129 games. What else do fans want? So we're talking about
It's
stats here.
extremely impressive. 0.6 GA per game is outrageous.
We wanted to say hi to Shah. Shah's saying here, maybe we all know Shah, he's part of the channel as well. He said, we would never expect it to win. Positives, Rashford putting in good balls. Big game for Palestri, worked hard. Martinez looked good, he says. Dello played well. Haaland looked also good and scored as well. And Martial is turning it back, it seems. Maybe he's got a bit of pressure for his position now. Again, I'm going to go to Shah. He said they switched off and were playing in the third gear. They could have destroyed us, talking about Bayern Munich. Anana made some exceptional saves to make up for his mistake as well. And Anana made a statement. He said the team was good, but we didn't win because of him. At a bare minimum, I like the accountability that he's showing. What do you think about that, Bath time?
I do like it, but I also don't like it because it's a team game, and he obviously can't throw anyone under the bus. And I expect that what happened in the dressing room is that he said, like, lads, look, it's on me. I'm going to go out there and take it. And I have great respect for people who do that. But at the same time, I think someone like Bruno should go with him, let him say that, and then they come in and say, like, look, we all make mistakes, but we're a team, and the team lost it tonight, not Anana. And we're in this together, and we're gonna sort it out. And he bailed us out in the second half a bit. That's ideally what I'd like to see, but I've no problem with Anana saying that. I don't think he's playing to the crowd. I think he's kind of establishing himself in the team by doing that.
I like his character. I must say that he's got have a lot of balls for what he does, the way he plays, and that comes with confidence. But if he does concede a goal like that, he knows this is big time. And he was at Inter Milan as well, also a huge club. So everything is sort of highlighted, any kind of mistake. And there's another one. He was lobbed in pre-season, wasn't he? And people said, let's get out of this system. But that was a bad mistake today. And at least he's come up and said, yeah, he's honest. I've seen our manager just giving an interview, so maybe you guys give us a little bit of feedback to that before we go off. Bruno, again, Trudeau Media House, had one good season where he hit double figures and assists and goals. Otherwise, in 5 seasons, Bruno hasn't hit double digits in 4 seasons. So still going on about Bruno issue. And Emma's saying here, there's also a difference in what we say in the media and what you say to your teammates as well, which is true. Okay, we're going to move on, guys, because quick player rating, and let's get this done. Goalkeeper Nana made a mistake. Unfortunate. I forget the scores. I'm just whether it's scores or not. I'm not here to do scores. I just want to wrap this up and just say, look, I wish him all the best going forward. I think he's a good addition, and on a stage like this, I mean, he knows he's going to get pelters for that, and he's done the right thing by apologising and taking the brunt of it, and which just shows good character. So he made a couple of decent saves in the end, but yeah, Jeff says 4. You can't go higher than that, I don't think. But yeah,
what's average?
Average is 5 for me.
Yeah, then it's a 4, because of that error. But if you take that error out, I think he's looking at a 6 or a 7. To be honest, he did
distribution,
well.
by the way, was pretty good,
and claiming balls.
Yeah,
he really helped them out doing that.
Really, just do the defence individually, Bath time. I'll leave that to you.
Reguilon's a hard one. I'm going to give him a 6. In the first half, he's probably a 7. Second half, he was a 4 or 5. Martinez 4. Lindelof 4. Dello, I'll give him a 4 as well. In terms of a unit, all 5 of those players were a 4 overall. They none of them could win their 1v1s. They were letting huge gaps develop. Really, really disappointed from a defence. I just not happy, not happy with them.
I kind of agree with you. I thought Reguilon gets above average. I'll give him a 6 because I thought his drive going forward. There's one footage where I saw him having to drive forward, but he put his head down when he knew he had to sort of put it in, push forward, get up there, and knowing that he had to sort of back up his man with Rashford. He gives us something different. When we look at Malacia, we look at Shaw, he gives us a little bit something extra with his ability to go forward like that in his drive. I know he's got a small frame, but I think he's got a lot of determination, and I like him. And I know it's only his second game we're seeing him now, but I think he's a good addition.
He's a terrier, isn't he?
Yeah, it
Like,
looks that way. Yeah, definitely. And I know he's up. Guys, we have to remember when we're scoring, they're up against the elite today. So I play an average or whatever, or me giving him a 6. I think that's fair play to him. Dalot, I thought, done okay. With the goal, the second goal they scored when the guy drove into the box, Dalot went with him. It's not like he got beaten. It's just unfortunately he came off and he squared it. But I thought Dalot done okay. 2 centre backs, not for me. Midfield, just your position, Bath time. We got Bruno, got McTominay, you can throw him in as well. Ericsson and Bruno, McTominay, Ericsson, and Casemiro. Casemiro got 2 goals today, but just scored them individually because I think there's not many players there. And Casemiro, people say, would he get man of the match for 2 goals? Just break it down. The whole.
Look, take the goals away from Casemiro's performance, and he is a 4. But I'm going to give him a 6 because he scored 2 goals away from home. But I'm concerned about him, and we've spoken a lot about that. Ericsson, I think you have to give him a 3. I was disappointed with him throughout the game. I don't think he was circulating the ball well. I think that he was slow to get out to his man after about the 30th minute. And I think he showed a lack of intensity, and he didn't even look bothered about coming off. Ericsson's one of my favourite players, but I was very disappointed with him. Bruno, it's difficult to give Bruno the set. Well, he did get an assist. I'll give Bruno a 6, as I felt he showed fight. I felt he was all right as a captain tonight, but he put the hard yards in again. And if we could just have more players in, if Casemiro and Ericsson could put more hard yards in, even half as much as Bruno does, we'd be a much better team.
Okay, so that's the midfield for us. I can go along with you there. I do agree. Ericsson, unfortunately, I thought he done well in the first half, where we created a couple of chances. We can't forget about that. I know it seems a long time ago now, but Ericsson, his delivery, his passing, picking things up, but obviously he sort of deteriorated as the match went on. And I don't want to sort of label him or say it's a myth that he hasn't got the stamina, because once you put that on someone, it's thinking, I'll take him off. He ain't got the stamina. He can do 90 minutes. It's just a standard that what's required tonight. For example, we need to use our squad and get these other players on, which we did. DM Vlog saying Scholesy just said United, like last season, are a cup team. A few scores here. Ericsson 4 from Jeff, 6 for Bruno, and he's gone with us 5 for Casemiro, 6 from DM Vlogs for McTominay, 5 from Shah for our goalkeeper, 5 is average. Martial 6, he had a good shot, short stint, and Garnacho gets a 5. We come on to these guys. Rashford 5, Haaland 6, Pellistri 6. That's from DM Vlogs. DM Vlogs contribute some money today. We do. Big up, man, for that. Casemiro 6, Bruno 7, Ericsson 3. Couple more here. Reguilon 6, Martinez. You can see the defence there. The 2 centre backs get poor results, and as well as Dalot. And Reguilon 7 for attacking, 6 for defending. Just going forward now to the strikers, and say the strikers. There's 1 striker and 2 wingers. Bath time.
It's difficult with Højlund because he was appalling for 10 minutes from.
Can I stop you right there? Just overall, you've seen him now.
Yeah.
What's the good points about Højlund? Do you think he's a good player for us? Do you think he's going to have a high?
He's going to be a good player. He's getting on the end of stuff that we haven't really seen a lot, even if sometimes the ball's not in play when he does it. It takes, as a striker, you sort of have to build up a relationship with your wingers and your midfielders, and there's been a few times where he's ran outside when they've passed inside and vice versa. But Højlund, I think, is going to be perfectly fine as a player. I would give him overall tonight a 6. I would give Rashford. I think I have to give him a 4, to be honest. And Pellistri, I'm going to be nice to Pellistri and give him a 5. He was all right, Pellistri, but a bit more experience and a bit more sort of desire, and I think he gets goals tonight.
So that's the team players ratings. Mr. B, he's asked a question here. Did anyone expect anything other than a loss tonight? I did say I think we could win. And I still think, looking on the basis of what happened in the game, I think, yeah, we could have won this. We could quite easily. He's right. I'm looking at Eriksen's slot to the back post early in the game, and he should have scored with a rebound. I think we could have won it quite easily. We started really well, and Pellistri could have had 2 goals if he'd really had the desire to get in there, you know. Back post, was he fouled?
He just doesn't have the real sort of goal scoring desire that I think Garnacho might have showed. But to answer Mr. B's question, and big up Mr. B, hope everything's all right. I expected, I did. The only other thing you'd expect apart from a loss is a drubbing, in my view, and I expected a loss.
Okay, so Mr. B is saying here we need players to return from injury so we can actually change the way games are being played as well. And Zoe Media House is saying here, still trusting Ten Hag. I'm just worried players might throw him under a bus, a bit like Ollie as well. Big T's been really vocal today. Thanks for everyone who's really sort of helped us out with this live watch long stroke halftime analysis stroke post-match analysis as well. Thank you, Bath Time guys. Always great observations from you, Bath Time. But Big T is saying here, it's not the first game we have scored in Mr. B. Once again, we failed to perform to the required standard. And too many fans, says Man United, too many fans' standards have dropped. If we're talking about what we used to be, winning trophies, major trophies, that kind of thing, it's not there at the moment. But we have to show heart, which we did. Mr. B says we showed heart tonight. Anyway, final thoughts. I just want to say this. I just want to say, guys, get behind the team because we've lost 3 in a row. We've conceded 4, 3 previous game and 3 before that. I think we just need a bit of confidence, and hopefully that will come against Burnley, and then we can start going on a good run. We've got to keep faith in the manager, I believe. We've had a lot of issues, not football related as well, and hopefully with a bit of confidence, and maybe we can get some confidence from today's game. People scoring goals, strikers starting to score as well, and he's showing a lot of promise. Rashford has to turn it around and get improved. And youngsters coming on and trying their best to perform, like we saw with Hannibal the other day, like we saw with Pellistri today. There's guys on the fringe of the squad who get their opportunities and show that they can do a little something. So I'm still confident. I think we've done well against Bayern Munich today, and just stupid mistakes once again, and could have changed it from a draw or even a win for us. So going into Burnley game, I'm quite confident. Let's take them home and get a good result on Saturday. I'm calling you Mr. B, Mr. Bath Time.
That's too much of a compliment. I think I'm disappointed, like everyone else. There's little sprouts of hope there that I've seen tonight, but the big thing is, I don't think that team is throwing Ten Hag under the bus, and they're not throwing us under the bus, which I worry about more, to be honest. Let's see how we bounce back and probably be a bit realistic about this season, because I think that we might have to take 2 steps back to go 3 steps forward.
That's Paul Abdul.
Is it?
Yeah, opposites attract.
Right. Okay, well, thanks for that. We should get her in as a centre-back. But I think I think we've shown tonight against not the greatest Bayern team I've ever seen, that we're a long way behind everyone else. And we probably need new players to come in, but we can't do anything about that at the moment. And I think that when the lads show the required effort, commitment and drive, we should respect that. And tonight, I know we're unhappy, but I think it's probably a respectable performance.
The video star and a cartoon cat. That's Paul Abdul. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. We come together because opposites attract. And it ain't easy. It's a natural fact. Everyone know that tune from the 80s.
Sometimes I wonder what's happened to my life when I see a man singing that song with the dog licking him. It's just really weird.
Just want to say hello quickly to Man United. You've been in and out all night. Appreciate that. And also to Given Losa, he said we are not going to win the Prem. We are not going the Prem. Win the Prem. He's going to say it. We're going for the cups again this year, so we've done good. And there's someone else I just wanted to shout out. Yeah, guys, look, we're here for discussion. We love you all. Everyone's opinion is valued, and we might not always agree, but this is what it's all about with football. So big up to Zoe Media House, put our opinions across, and yeah, some of us agreed, some of us didn't, but there's no hate or hateration around this station here. So we love you all, guys. It's been a exciting game, you'd say from the outside, but 4-3. Wow, that's exciting. It was kind of intense watching it from my end, anyway. What do you think overall? The game, would you say that's a classic?
No,
Not a classic, is it?
no.
Okay. When you think about 4-3, you think, oh wow, that's exciting. But yeah, it was full of errors, full of growing pains and that kind of thing. Senor Ness is in the house, by the way. He says, don't know you guys discussed so far, but if that ref didn't give that pen and Onana's a mistake, we would have won. There you go. So that's a positive. And I'm going to end on that one because I think that's the way to do it. End positively and think about it like that. Bath time. Any last words before we sign out?
See you all tomorrow, lads. Sleep well, brush your teeth. Tomorrow's a new day.
Said it well. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Later.